I think we're live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. This is, I don't know which part this is. This is the continuation of my Too Many Bones playthrough series that I started in January of this year, which is basically happening on the second Wednesday of every month until further notice. This might be for the rest of my life. Who knows? There's certainly enough content in the game to keep me going for a while. So yes, let's dive straight in. Introduce Scott. Good evening, Scott.
Hello.
Now, you're playing Nugget tonight. Now, you played Nugget not the last time you were on, but the time before, I think.
Yes.
You've not been practicing it, have you?
No, I've not.
Right.
Yeah, she's a fairly new character for me.
Right. Okay. But you've got more experience with Nugget than I have with Tantrum. So, yeah, for those regular viewers who've watched the other ones in the series, I've started out playing... Who did I start playing? Patches. That was it. I played Patches a few times. Then I switched to Boomer. I played Boomer a few times. And yeah, tonight we've got Tantrum. So the sound is all okay. Let me know if Scott is loud enough or if he's too loud in the chat. Or if it's just right, tell me that as well. So I've not played Tantrum before. And tonight we are facing Marrow. Neither of us have played Marrow before. And I think what you're supposed to do in this game is you're supposed to read what Marrow is going to do in the final battle so you can prepare for it. Me and Scott have just agreed we're not going to do that. We are going to save the final battle for a bit of a surprise, and we'll see what happens. It might be a bad idea. Now, I have 6 camera presets set up tonight. Oh, David's here from Eclectic Camel. Thank you, David, for joining in. Who else is here? Frodo's here, Jonathan's here, Caleb's here, James is here, Peter's here, Rick's here, Chris is here. Excellent. Scott is a little quiet. Right, I'll boost Scott on this here. There you go. So yeah, 6 camera presets tonight. We've got this one, which is going to be all of this stuff. We've got this one, which is a zoom in on the deck and the things. We've got a zoom in on the battle map. We've got a zoom in on the dice tray. We've got my character, and we have Scott's character. Right, so they're all of the presets, and we also have side camera. So side camera is there already. It's a little bit dark on the side camera. I might just boost that if I can press that button, and that button. There you go. Bit brighter on the side camera. So yeah, we got all of the cameras set up, and yeah, we're going to be fighting Marrow. So let's look at Marrow. We have 12 days to do it in, which is why we've started at 7 o'clock tonight and not 8 o'clock. And apologies in advance for those people tuning in at 8 o'clock, because that's what the time was set for, because I'm so used to streaming at 8. And we have to get 10 progress points within 12 days to do it in. We are fighting, is it orcs, goblins, bulk creatures and scales? We're on day 1. We're playing on heroic difficulty, so we both get a training point to start with. I've spent mine on Like a Wolf, and Scott, you've spent yours on Longblade.
Yes.
Right. We start with 1 extra hit point and 1 training point because we're playing on heroic difficulty. So as always, for those people watching in the chat, if we make any rules mistakes whatsoever, please point them out in the chat, and we will undo and we will fix it. But we're not looking for any major tactical advice. Feel free to tell me afterwards. Drop me an email with everything that we did wrong. But during the game, if you can limit your just try and avoid giving us any specific tactical advice. But as I say, we would like to know afterwards if you have any thoughts on it. Right, are we ready to start then?
I think so, yeah.
How do we start? Well, day 1, we read the top card. David has yet to play this. So David, if you haven't watched any of these other videos, this is going to be more of a playthrough, whereas the first video that I did in the series is definitely a tutorial. So if you want to learn how to play, after you've watched this, because a lot of this might not make sense, but video 1 in this series will help you out. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Now, where am I going to put this card? Let's try the side camera. Let's see if this works. Is it going to focus? Yes, it is. Right. So we're using the Age of Tyranny starting cards. So we've got some slight variations. The mood prior to venturing out on a journey to take down a ruthless overlord is always somber, but this guy's singing is not helping. And I'm not going to sing this, by the way. The line twixt life and death, too far or did we step? Daelor's soul refused to take those awful deeds done at the break. His name is Edward, and he says he didn't write the tune. It's the work of another musician, who's been hanging around town. Heard she's in jail, but hard to tell. Oh no, here come the guards. Right, we have two choices. We can go with the top choice, which is turning in Edward for spreading propaganda. If we do that, we get a loot each. And we can choose to skip the next encounter and claim encounter success. Take these rewards instead. 1 progress point and 2 training points. Well, that's really good. That is really good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Just what's this icon in the top left?
Does it just tell you it's from Age of Tyranny?
Oh, it probably does, yes. Although it says Age of Tyranny on the front. So
it does,
yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's one option. Or we can explain to the guards that Edward was simply sharing an example of illegal lyrics, you know, so that you wouldn't accidentally start singing them yourself or something. If we do that, Edward thanks you and offers you a secret tune. Treat this card as loot. And then ancient melody. Before start of any non-tyrant battle, party gains surprise, single use. Either way, whichever option we choose, we get a training point and a loot.
Huh.
Now, bearing in mind, the first 3 cards they're not fixed, but they are a nice introduction.
Yeah.
So skipping the next encounter might actually be good.
It might, but then 2 training points
2 training points.
Pretty good.
Shall we turn him in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's check what surprise does. After setting INI for this battle, move all opposing units to the bottom of the INI meter.
It means we're guaranteed to go first in the first round. We don't get a bonus round. It's just...
Right.
Yeah.
I think our INI dice are fairly good for going first anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy with the top one.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, let's do that.
We're going to turn in Edward. So we get that loot there. We also get another loot here, and we get a training point. And we get a progress point. So I'm using these little beads to represent the progress points. And we need 10 of them, because I don't have the map yet. Right, okay. So, loot first.
Yes, and remember when I draw loot, I draw an extra one and discard one.
So right now you're about to draw 1 loot and then another loot. Is that 2, which means you'll draw 3 and discard 1, or do you draw 2 for that one and 2 for that one?
I think 2 for that one and 2 for that one.
Okay, screen is very bright. Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah.
It is a bit. I hadn't realised that, but it looked okay on my screen. But it is a bit bright. Bear with us a minute. I'm just going to turn the brightness on the camera down a bit. There you go. How's that? That's a bit better, isn't it?
That looks better.
I turned it up earlier. Thank you very much, John. Right, so what are we doing? Are we giving you 2 and then another 2?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, again, if that's wrong, let us know in the chat. And I am as well. No, I'm not that bright. So, where am I?
You're a bit pale.
I'm a bit pale. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It could be the new green screen. So yeah, got the new green screen behind me. It could be that's changing things a bit, but oh well, we'll keep it for now. So these are your first 2.
Cool.
I will just draw my loot while we're doing it.
Oh yeah, that's that thing you had in one of your previous ones. I'll take the red Minotaur. No.
Okay, and your next 2 cards are Fortunate Discovery and Gadget Arm. Now, Fortunate Discovery for you will put your Sling Stones up to 3, won't it?
Yes, I do believe so. Or 5, in fact.
Sorry, 5, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, take that.
So you take the Fortunate Discovery and then use it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So what I've drawn is the Ogot Herbs and the Zelfie Seeds. So lots of healing. Lots of healing here. Right. Training points. Do you know what you're going to put your training point in? Because I think I know.
I do know. I'm going to put it into Wildborn. Because
Wildborn.
I want to try getting lucky this game.
Okay. I'm going to put it into dexterity because otherwise George is going to send me 10 emails telling me that I should have put it into dexterity. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is give me an extra point of dexterity because I'm a melee character, so I need to be spending some of my dex to move around, whereas you are a bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We are good to go. That is the encounter done. So now we get the bit that I always forget. In fact, I haven't got the reference sheet here. Here it is. Yeah, the bit I always forget on day one, which I'm not going to forget today, is the recovery. So basically, we both get to scout.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's my normal D6? It's here somewhere. Here it is. Found it. It's my gaming rules D6. So your scouting attempt is a 2, and then my scouting attempt is a 1. So we get to look at the first 2 tiles from the 1 stack.
Yep.
So your scouting is a kobold green thumb, which has got hardy. Now, hardy is the one where it can't take more than 1 damage a turn.
Yeah, it's only got 3 health though.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think there's more dangerous ones.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that on top.
Yeah.
And then my scouting is hardy and compound with only 2 health. So if we get rid of that first,
yeah,
because the compound means it gets more and more attack as the thing goes on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave those 2 on top. That is the scouting done. I'm still a bit bright, aren't I? Yeah, that's all right. It's because I've moved the lighting around because I recorded the video log this afternoon, so I've got the lighting in a slightly different place. Right, okay. So that's the end of day 1. Day 2.
Yeah.
This game will be over in an hour. Not. Okay, right. So day 2. And we have, which camera is it? It's that one. In defense of Marrow and Synchro, legendary engineers with a legendary romance, Marrow and Synchro were what every Gearlock couple strove to be for centuries. Beyond their infinite patience for love and love for each other, their combined brainpower led to countless technological breakthroughs, including the massive defense systems buried outside of Obendar's walls. The problem? The defences had never been necessary, and the means to activate them have been lost to time. But times have changed. Before defenders can even marshal outside the gates, the Ebon have arrived. Taking the time to try activating the ancient defences might be difficult, but rushing into battle is always a dangerous proposition. So, there are options.
Yep.
But we can choose to skip this encounter, claim it as a success, and get 1 progress and 2 training points instead. Or we can have a fight, which we will get 2 training points and a loot, but we have a fight. Or we can have a fight and get 1 training point and 2 loot. So shall we skip the fight?
Yeah, let's skip the fight.
So we are going to skip this, which means we count it as a success, so we do get the progress point. But we get 1 progress point and 2 training points instead. Oh yeah, so we skip everything on there and we get that instead. Okay, so we're skipping it. We get the progress point and we get 2 training points. Awesome. Do you know what you're going to do with your 2 training points? I hadn't thought this far ahead. At all.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to take Lucky.
Yep.
Because as I said, I want to try that out.
Okay.
And it's good to get it early. And I'll take a Dexterity.
Take a Dexterity. Okay, so me... well, I took the Dexterity. If I'm going to be using these dice here... So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another Dexterity. And I'm going to take Like a Kobold. Okay, so they're my 2 training points that I've spent. Okay, and then we do the end of the day recovery phase where we get to scout again. Yeah, because there's nothing else to do, is there? Oh, we could be trading stuff between each other, but...
I don't think it's worth it.
No, because my Zelfie Seeds is heal any gear lock for 2. So I can use this to heal you. Yeah. Okay, so your scouting is a 3. My scouting is a 6. So your scouting, you have no choice. It's this one.
Yep.
Right. A dragon hatchling with engulf. So engulf is the thing that hits the things next to it?
Yes. And it's high initiative.
It's got 6 initiative. It goes first.
It's only 1 attack.
It's only got 1 attack.
Yeah, I say we keep that.
I think keep it. Right. Now, my scouting, I could look at this. But in a 2-player game, we're only going to draw this on day 10.
Yes.
Or 11. So we could, and then if it is a really, really bad one, just put it to the bottom. But aren't these all really bad?
Yeah, pretty much.
But this is where knowledge of the game will come in. We probably know which one of these we want to face based on our characters. And I don't have that knowledge.
No, me neither.
So shall I go with a 5?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, so we're going to scout a 5 instead. So, yeah. I really don't like Hardy. I did. They were shuffled twice, so they've probably gone back into the exact same order. So Hardy was okay when it had 2 or 3 health. Yeah. Hardy when it's got 5 health.
And compound.
Yeah. And compound. Now, we're going to be meeting this probably on day 3, which is next. If we have a fight tomorrow, this is when we'll meet it. And I don't feel comfortable fighting a...
No, me neither.
No, so that's going to the bottom. Yeah. Only to be replaced by... What's that really bad one in the 5-point stack that everybody hates? Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to say it because it's tempting fate.
Oh, you if you say its name 3 times. Right. That's it. Day 3. Off we go. The 3rd and final card of the initial setup cards. So, we have this one. The Dale Oregon Trail. The trail stops at the Cibron River, which flows with both life and danger. It's time to hunt for new adventure and bring back only as much as one can carry, or maybe just dysentery. The river runs green this time of year, and hard rainfall has made it more treacherous than usual to cross, be you a dealer, mechanist, or brewmaster. Robbers are hot in pursuit, and clothes, oxen, and pounds of food are in danger of being pilfered. The bridge is blocked by a number of angry-looking trolls. It's time to cross, but caution is advised or the wheels might come off this adventure. Sounds like a fight. Yes. No. No. Both options are peaceful. So we can either cork our pack and attempt to float across. Each gearlock rolls attack dice equal to twice their attack stat. Exhaust # attack dice equal to bones results in the next battle. Okay, so it means we're going to the next battle tired. Mm-hmm. Oh, that could be bad. That could be very bad.
Yep.
Or we can attempt to ford the river. Each gearlock rolls defense dice equal to twice their defense stat and exhaust the number of defense dice equal to the bones result. Right. Both choices encounter success is achieved no matter the outcome, and we get a progress point and 2 training points.
Okay.
So, which of these is the lesser of 2 evils? I can already tell you, based on the fact that I have 3 attack and no defense. So,
yeah, my defense is only 1.
Yeah. So we're going to go with the bottom option?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the bottom option is we're going to attempt to ford the river. I'm going to roll 2 dice. I'm going to roll 2 times 0. So that's me done. And you're rolling defense dice 2 times 1. Yep. Okay, so defense dice. Here we go. 2 defense dice. Roll the bones, which means your 1 defense dice is exhausted at the start of the next battle. So you essentially don't have a defense dice.
Yeah.
As I understand it. But we do get a progress point, and we get 2 more training points. That's like 5 training points in the first 3 days with no fighting. Wow, that's a good start. Any thoughts on yours?
Well, I think I should try for a defense.
Okay. So you have to roll 1 dice, and you get 2 attempts at this. And you've got the Minotaur.
Yeah.
You got the red. Oh, but it's single use. Okay.
Yeah, it's single use.
So you didn't roll the bones.
Okay.
So your defense has gone up by 1. Okay.
Excellent.
Second training point.
I'm tempted by the bolo, but I also said I was going to go for the blue things. Yeah, let's start with dash.
Start with dash. You've got to go for those in order, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. There's dash. So I've got 2 training points. I think I'm going to up my health for one of them. And then the second one, I'm thinking either intimidate, cripple, or wear the wild. Or do we go with the rage? Because various people have said, don't go down the rage route. Which means I'm tempted to go down the rage route. Just because I think that's kind of a key point of the character. And I know people have said it's quite hard to play and maybe not to bother with it, but I kind of want to see how it works. So yeah, I'm going to go down the rage route. So I'm going to put rage die number 2 in. And I've mentioned this before, but I do love the Chip Theory Games' sense of humour and style in this game. So if you look at my 3 rage dice, you can see the first one is called Rage, the second one is called Rage, and the third one is called Rage. It's just little touches like that I really like. Okay, so that's the end of day 3. Yeah, we now get to scout again.
Yep.
So your scouting is a 5, and my scouting is a 5. So what do you want to look at? 5 point or the 1 point?
Let's go for the 5 point.
Yep. Okay, and it is a bog lurk. Poison 2. Yeah. It's not got hardy, and it's not got mischief, which is the other one that we really don't like.
Is that melee or ranged?
It's ranged.
Ranged.
Ranged. Initiative 4.
Okay. And it doesn't attack or have any defense?
It does not attack.
So
it
just poisons you?
Yeah, which means you take 2 damage, and then assuming it attacks you again next time, it's another... It's a constant poison 2. Now, it does attack everybody. So basically, every single turn that this is alive, we get a poison 2 effect on us, which means we take 2 damage at the start of our turns.
Yeah, maybe bury it.
I'm just thinking there could be worse things in there.
They could, but both of us getting poison 2...
But if we kill it early...
Well, I suppose you like being poisoned.
I like it. I don't mind taking the damage. But it's your choice. I mean, you're the one scouting this one, so I'll leave the decision up to you.
Put it to the bottom.
Bottom. Right, so that's gone. Okay, and now I'm scouting, and I'm going to scout the same. Ooh, a Goblin Alarmist, Signal 3. Now, remind me what Signal does, if you can remember. Is that the one that brings in other things? Yeah,
it'll bring in basically 3 level 1 baddies. So over 3 rounds, it'll bring 1 in each round.
Okay. It's got attack 1, it's got 2 defense. It attacks 1 person with range, and it goes on 6 initiative. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it on top, and hope it's not actually too bad. Right, so that's the end of day 3. Off we go. Day 4. We've managed to avoid the one fight that we would have had. So day 4. At this point, we are now into the random set of cards. So the 2 blue cards for this tyrant have been mixed in, and we don't know when they're coming out. The first one is not blue. Okay, side cam. Here we go. Objects may appear farther Is he looking back at me? I worry, looking at enemy scout 21 arrow lengths. Sorry, looking at an enemy scout 21 arrow lengths away through my trusty spectroglass. Uh-oh. And I'd guess he is, given that he's getting ready to blow his bugle. Okay, so we have combat. We are having our first combat of the day. The first one is attempt to snipe. We have a battle queue made up of 8 baddie points. Select a gearlock. That gearlock must choose any number of their attack dice to attempt to take out the scout. On 2+ damage, subtract 2 baddie points. On 0 to 1 damage, a bugle sounds, must select other choice. Attack dice used in this attempt must be subtracted from this gearlock's total attack dice for this battle. Right, or we can let him go. The bugle sounds, and soon other shrill notes are heard in reply. We have a battle queue made up of 8 baddie points, but at the start of rounds 2 to 5, we add a 1-point baddie to the bottom of the battle queue. So basically we end up fighting a lot more gradually over time.
Yeah, and we're going to have 3 more coming in anyway.
We are. But I don't like that first one.
No, me neither.
Because if I do the first one and I roll 2 dice, then that's 2 dice gone for the entire fight.
Yeah.
Now, that might not be too bad, because if we're fighting things that are hardy, they're only ever taking a maximum of 1 damage at a time.
That is true.
But the top one is random. The bottom one is a known quantity.
Yeah.
The top one.
Yeah. So let's see. We're going to get 8, 9, 10, 11.
And if we succeed in the top one,
15 points potentially of baddies.
With the bottom one?
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas the top one could be 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the odds of getting 2+ on?
Oh, well, if we look at 2 dice, if we look at 2 attack dice,
yeah,
there's one bones on them. So the problem is that there is a 1 in 6 chance that we get a bones on one of the dice, and if we do, we then have to get a 2 on the other dice, which is again a 1 in 6. So the odds are, I mean, there's a 4 in 6 chance. Sorry, there's a 5 in 6 chance, which is what? What's 5 in 6? 82.5, 83. And then we need 83% of 83%, which is about 65%, I think.
Yeah.
The 65% chance that we definitely succeed it's probably about 70%. I think we have about, roughly speaking, a 70% chance. Yes, never tell me the odds, but I'm doing the maths.
I don't dislike those odds.
Yeah. Now, I've only got 3 attack. So if I do this with 2 attack dice, that only gives me 1 attack dice for the rest of this battle.
Yeah, but
as you say, if they're hardy...
Yeah. I mean, the signal 3 one is going to be a bit of a pain with only 1 attack die. But if I concentrate on killing that...
Yeah, this might work. I need to look up how my rage things work, because I can use that to get extra bones at the start. Yeah. And then I can use the extra bones to collect axes and do all sorts of stuff. Okay, I'm happy to take the hit, and we'll see what happens. 69.44% chance, apparently. So my rough guess of 70 was right. Okay, we're going to go for it. So we're going to go with option 1. We are going to attempt to snipe the scout. And it's going to be me, and I'm going to use 2 attack dice. So this basically means my attack stat is 1 for the rest of the battle. And here we go. Let's see what we get. Yeah, got him. 3 damage.
Yes.
Right, so that means we are making a battle queue of 6 points instead of 8, which is that one and that one. Okay, I'll keep that to one side because we're going to get 2 loot out of this and 2 training points and the progress point, which is pretty awesome. Right then, so let's have our first battle and let's try and remember how you played this game. So the Goblin Alarmist. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm missing. My
lane markers.
Lane chip marker things. Oh, they're in here. Right, let's just get these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that away. Right, so lane number 1 is the Goblin Alarmist with 6 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is ranged. So it goes there. We can put this view on for now, can't we? Lane number 2 is got 3 health and is melee. Okay, that's that. Number 1 is on 6 initiative. And number 2 is on 4 initiative. Right, so we roll our initiative and then we choose where we go. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're on 5, I'm on 3.
Okay.
Where would you like to go? And you're down 1 defense, aren't you? Because of that encounter earlier on. Okay. So I'm melee. I might just go here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm upgraded. Good. I shouldn't be upgraded. Where do you want to go?
So I'm basically going to be trying to hit that thing from a distance. Put me in the corner on the ranged.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay. Right then. So round 1. This one goes first, and the signal is at the start of the turn, isn't it?
Yes, pretty sure that's correct.
Signal. At the start of this unit's turn, add a single lesser baddie to the bottom of the battle queue. So that turns up to the bottom of the battle queue. Okay. And then it's got range, so it's attacking the weakest character, I think.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, because the one with its muscles is the strongest character. So who's the weakest character? Oh, I'm missing a hit point. Yeah. So I'm 6 and you're 5, so it's you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let's put the side camera on just for a minute. So it's attacking you. It's got 1 attack dice and 2 defense dice. There you go. So 1 damage and it's got 3 shields. Ouch.
Yeah, that's not great.
So you take 1 damage. Okay, that's it done. You're up.
Okay, I'm going to roll Lucky, the long blade.
So 1, 2.
Defense die.
3.
And an attack die.
4.
Yeah.
So you have to spend a sling stone, is that right?
Yes.
So you tick down a sling stone in order to be able to use the attack dice. So who's your target?
The ranged thing with signal.
Okay. And there we go. Well, that's what you've rolled.
Okay.
So it's 2 bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember what my.
I'm assuming blank is blank.
Yes, it is blank.
So you can just choose to put it back.
Yeah, stick that back.
And this one comes back to you anyway.
Yeah. And that's 1 damage.
So that's 1 damage. So 1 damage from this. Okay. You're all done?
Yeah.
Right. So my go. My first time playing a new character. So my attack dice is down by 2. I'm just going to put 2 of these on there so that I remember that. So I've got 1 attack dice. I've got 5 decks. I can run around all over the place if I wanted to. But yeah, we're gonna stay and get rid of this one. So I might as well just use these 2. I'm only spending 3 of my 5 decks. Okay. Oh, and that should be there. Yeah. So every time I attack, my rage upticks by 1, so that's at 1.2. Oh, got some good results here. So I've done 1 damage, which is fine, because that's all I needed. And I have some extra cool stuff. So I've rolled the best result possible on this one. This is Hardy. So it's an active dice and it acts as a counter. I have Hardy for the next 2 rounds. So while it's active, anytime I take damage, it's reduced by 1, and then it ticks down. And I've also got Lashback, which means anytime something attacks me, when hit by an adjacent baddie, I may deal 2 damage in return, and that's permanent. I think it doesn't say it's not a counter, and it doesn't say you get rid of it.
Yeah, it's permanent for the battle because it's in an active slot.
Yeah. Nice. So every time something hits me from an adjacent space, it takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
Rage goes up to 1.2. Yep, got that, Jason. It is 1.2. So I can use this at any time to get a bone. But if I use it, it's exhausted. And then no more rage for me for the whole battle. So I'm not going to use it just yet. But that is me done. Right, so now we've got... Oh no, it shouldn't have been me. I'm last.
Yeah.
Got that wrong. So that's not happened yet. So the first thing is, this is going to hit me. And it's got 1 attack dice. And it gets a bones. So there you go, as we were. Then I have my go, and I've done all of my stuff, and then that is the end of the round. So at the end of the round, we have this appearing, which is a ranged kobold tracker on lane 3. There you go, which comes in at the bottom of the queue.
Lashback only gets used once.
We are now on round 2. And Lashback only gets used once, says Mark. Where does it say that? Where does it say that on the sheet? Just says, when hit by an adjacent baddie, you may deal # damage in return. Yeah, I mean, I believe you, because you know the game a lot better than me, but where does it actually say that? It did seem a bit good that I had permanent retaliation of 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll do that. I just don't know where it says that. So, this one. Summons a dragon hatchling to the bottom of the battle queue. And then it attacks you again. So it's rolling 1 attack dice and 1 defense dice, because it's already got 1 defense dice on it. Okay, off we go. So it's rolled a bones, which does nothing, and it's got another 2 defense. Oh, Mr. Ricky Royal is in the chat. Good evening, Ricky. Thank you for joining in. Right, I think that's it. So it's you.
Yes, so I've only taken 1 damage so far, haven't I?
You have. You are on.
Yeah, there's no
4
point
health.
Revitalizing yet, but I might want sling stones. Okay, let's roll. Longblade again.
Longblade
Lucky
for 1.
again. See if
2.
I can actually get something on that. Let's do the same again, a defense and an attack.
Okay, defense and an attack. And a sling stone?
Yep.
Sling stones is down to 3. Okay, here we go.
Now that's better.
Right, so which of that do you want to use? Well, I guess the bones goes in.
Yeah, bones goes in. Let me...
That's 2 damage.
Mind myself which... Yeah, do the 2 damage.
So 2 damage removes that. And
Yeah.
your long blade comes back.
That one is Extra defense. Place hash defense dice in an active slot. Yeah, so the way Lucky works is whenever, if I put that into the active slot, whenever I roll a bone, I get the effect that is on the Lucky die. So if I lock that from now on in the battle,
anytime you don't roll bones,
don't
you
roll
get
bones.
that
Sorry.
instead.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do you want that?
Yes, I think I will, because my defense is a bit low at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And that's your go done. So now we're going to do the Kobold Green Thumb, which is attacking me for 1. Bounces out. Which is 1 damage on me. I don't have any defense, so I take a wound. Take 1 hit point, which means my rage ticks up to 1.4. Okay. And now it's me.
Could lash back if you wanted to.
Oh, yes. If I do it alone... Oh, actually, I've got Hardy. Oh, but I only took 1 damage anyway.
Yeah,
that's a shame. And does the Hardy just tick down...
Yeah,
at the start of your turn? Oh, okay. So that's a bit of a shame. So it ticks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I use the lash back now, that... I don't know whether I want to. Or do I save it for something which is next to me? Because lashback, it's just when hit by an adjacent baddie. And what I'm thinking, but that's going to go for you all the time. That's going to go for you all the time. And this is going to go for me all of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will. I'll use the lashback. 2 damage, but it's reduced to 1 because of Hardy. Okay. And then on my go, I'm going to use my 5 dex to do 1 attack. Surely not. I might as well move. Yeah, I might as well spend a couple of dex to move here, ready for hitting that in future. Or even here. Because that's going to that's going to be 3 attack next turn.
Yeah.
In fact, should I hit that now? Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you move there, then you have to hit that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, should I have bothered using the lashback? I think it's definitely worth getting rid of this one before this one. So no, I'm not going to use the lashback. Change my mind. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. So I use my dex to move here.
The one you're next to now is ranged, so it's always going to go for me anyway.
It's going to go for you unless I get lower on health.
Yeah.
How many health are you down?
Or you kill it.
How many health are you down? Actually. You're only down 1.
Yeah, only down 1.
I kind of want you to be down 2. because then I can heal you.
Yeah. Well, I can heal myself. My level 2 backup plan is and it heals me 2, which is why I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep the lashback. And the plan is that at some point in this fight, I will get down to lower health than you, and then the things will target me. Okay. So I'm going to attack with 1 dice. This is so rubbish. And I've rolled 1, so I've done 1 damage. Huzzah. Right, okay. And because I attacked, we tick up to 1.6. Now I can trade that in, if I wanted to, for 3 bones. But actually, I'm going to try and get to 1.8. Because 1.8 is... I can then improve it to my 2.0 rage.
Yeah.
And 2.0 rage is all about healing, actually. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, or you could use the free kill.
Oh, there's a free kill.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then that does exhaust.
But that's fine.
The one die, so you
Instantly
then can't build up rage anymore.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm done. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this attacks. It's you. Yeah, it's attacking you.
Yep.
And it's round 2, so it's 2 attack dice. Here we go. 1 damage and a bone. So the bone does nothing. You take 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're down to 3 health.
Yeah, that's fine.
This thing arrives. So a dragon hatchling arrives with 3 health on lane 4. Okay, we go to round 3. So first of all, we have the Goblin Alarmist, which is summoning this. It's a clay golem. And then it's attacking you.
Yeah.
1 attack and 1 defense. Okay, well, you got the bones on the defense, which is good. You take another damage. You're down to 2.
That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, you'll go.
Okay, so long blade.
Long blade for 1.
Let's go 2 attack, 1 defense.
2 attack, 1 defense. With the sling stone.
Yeah, ticks my sling stones down 2, and yeah, I'm still going for the ranged thing.
You're going for the Goblin Alarmist?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what we get. Well, it's 3 damage.
Okay.
And you've got a defense.
Yeah, defense is good.
You get your long blade back. So the 2 comes off, and it actually takes 1 hit point. Hey!
And I'm going to revitalise to give myself 2 health.
So it uses these 2 bones, that slides down, and you get 2 health back. Okay, you all done?
Yes.
Right, so number 4, this one is going for the strongest person, which is me. Well, no, it goes for the nearest first, doesn't it? And then that's the tie break. So it moves there, and it attacks me. It's done me 1 damage. That's you. 1 damage, which means my rage ticks up to 1.8. Oh, I'm so angry. And now it's me. So I can use this on my turn to instantly kill a 1-point baddie or upgrade my rage to 2.0.
Yeah.
Now, if I upgrade my rage to 2.0, then if I get that to 2.8, I can kill the Goblin Alarmist immediately. But if we'd have been doing that, you should not have been attacking it.
Yeah, that's...
So, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do now. Well, I'm going to try and kill this. I know I'm going to try and kill that.
Oh, yes. I didn't roll any bones, did I?
Oh, you did not. So you get
my
free...
lucky kicks in. Yeah.
Get a free defense dice. Right, okay, there we go. Thank you very much, Oscar. So the hardy ticks down. So that was actually completely useless, I think. Yes, it was. I thought that was going to be a good dice, but that didn't actually do anything. I could have used my thingy, but I'm not going to. So this is interesting. No, I need to stay here. I need to stay here, and I need to get rid of that kobold tracker. But I need to use this dice beforehand because otherwise it will go to 2.0 and then I'm stuck. So yeah, it's all about the timing of this.
Yep.
Okay, so let's try it. I'm going to use this die. So I think I put that one back and I put the 2.0 in place.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
okay.
That is.
So does that mean I can use this again once that's exhausted?
Yes.
But then I can only ever go to 1.8 the next time round?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, no tactical advice in this stream, but rules checks would be good. Yeah, only because the last couple of streams I did in January, it ended up with me just following what the chat was saying and not actually not doing anything myself. Which was kind of what I wanted at the time because I didn't feel comfortable with the game. So it was good, but then on reflection, I felt, hang on a minute, I'm not actually doing this. So yeah, again, tactical advice later on. Let me know afterwards. So what did I say I was doing? I'm just going to stay in here. I've upgraded my rage and I'm going to have my 1 attack dice on that and hopefully get rid of it. Yes, so that's gone. That can go in the dead pile.
So does your 2.0 tick up?
It does because I attacked.
At this
yeah.
Rate, yeah.
So I can trade this in now for an extra 1 health if I need it. Now, we've both got the same health now, so in a tie break, does that mean we can choose who things attack?
I think so.
I think so. So that's good. Right, that's me done. Now we have the yellow one, which is dead, so that can go over there. And then we have the green one, which is the dragon hatchling. So it's ranged, goes for the weakest character. And we can choose who that is, but we want it to go for me because then this will get hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to put that on me. Corpse counter tick. Oh yeah, forgot that. I've got this body count.
Yes.
So I killed one thing, which means, and I can eat this basically any time to get 1 health back, and that resets the counter. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. I forgot about the body count ticker. So yeah, we're gonna choose me as the tie break. So the dragon hatchling is going to try and attack me. Let's see what we get. It's 2 damage. Okay, so I take 2 health damage, which means my rage ticks up to 2.6. Okay, so this is bad because if this goes to 3, then I can't actually do anything with it. Yeah. Okay. And then let's just remind myself what Engulf does. I think it's half damage. No, all damage rolled also hits all adjacent units to target. So, but it's got hardy, so it only takes 1. Okay, so that's the Engulf done, and that is the end of round 3. Oh no, we've got a new thing arrive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got break.
Yeah.
I hate break. And we've got the break Engulf combo again, but we won't go down that route.
Yeah.
So this is a melee creature arriving on lane 3, but lane 3 is full, so it goes to lane
4.
2 or 4? Goes to 4, does it?
4. Yeah.
So it goes to the next one in numeric sequence rather than the nearest one.
I think so.
Okay. Again, if that is wrong in the chat, please let me know. Right, so yeah, round 4. It is the Goblin Alarmist. It is no longer signalling. I'm in trouble. Yeah. This is a little bit worrying. So it's attacking me with 1 attack dice. And it's got 2 defense dice. And if it rolls a 2, I'm dead. Gulp. Thankfully, it only rolled a 1. So my rage goes up to 2.8.
I was wrong.
And I'm down on 1 health. So it goes to 2?
Yes, lane 2.
It goes to the lowest number available. Okay, thank you. Right, so I'm on 1 health. I'm going to be doing some healing on my turn. I've rolled no bones, which is odd. It's your go. Save me, save me. Look at you with your 4 health and your 2 defense.
Yeah, so that's the... I can't remember what it is. The thing with Hardy that's next to you. How much health has that got?
It's got 1 health.
Right.
This kobold green thumb here has got 1 health, and it's about to attack me and possibly kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I'm thinking I hit that. Because that's going next, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's going before me.
Yeah. Where is... Oh, there's the yellow one.
Just sneaked it in.
So yeah, if I hit that, then you get to go next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Longblade.
And I think I'm going to kill the Goblin Alarmist. No, I think I'll kill the Clay Golem. Yeah.
Oh, what? Move next to it and use your 2.8. Yeah.
Yeah, either the Clay Golem or the Dragon Hatchling, but I'm thinking the Clay Golem.
Yeah, the Clay Golem, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Longblade.
So 1.
Take one of the defense dice out and I'll roll one of those.
2.
Oh, actually, no, I can't do that. Because the one that's still in counts against.
Yeah.
Okay. Dash. And
2.
Unfortunately, I can only roll 1 attack die because my sling stones should be on a 1, not a 2.
Oh, does it tick down 1 for each die used?
Yes.
Ah.
Unless I'm misremembering. Die 1 for each attack die rolled. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go 1 attack die.
So 1 attack using the remaining sling stones.
Yeah.
And do you want a movement point just for fun?
I might as well, yes, because I can fight melee. Actually, no. Move me up next to you, sort of behind you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because the engulf is about to attack.
Well, I'm not going to be. Oh yes, he's going to target you. Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah, it's going to target
me. Good point.
That might still kill me.
It might.
I'm in a bit of trouble.
It probably will.
Yeah.
Well, you can heal yourself.
I can heal myself by 2.
And you've got loot that heals you.
Oh, I do. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've got all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. There. Roll those dice.
There you go. Loads of damage. So that's enough to kill it.
Sweet. And I need to remember how the movement mods. So it goes in my active slot.
You do have 1 active slot left. You didn't roll any bones. So does that mean you can change one of these ones to a 2?
How that works. And, lucky result.
That is a good question for the chat.
It's place hash defense in an active slot. Or increase an active.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So we don't need the chat for that one. Thank you very much. So is this every time you move, you get an extra 2 movement?
Yes.
Or
yeah.
Increase your movement by 2 does not cost X.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Jonathan's telling me to run away. Yeah, I could absolutely run away, but that's not getting me anywhere. Oh, the long blade could not miss. Yeah, Mark is saying, long blade is always a minimum of 1 damage.
Yeah.
So should we put your sling stones back on?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I forgot.
Okay. Did you want another movement point?
I don't think it's really going to matter because you're going to kill the melee thing. The other 2 are only ranged. So
yeah, but can you use your attack dice in melee without using sling stones?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, so you probably want to move in, don't you? Ready for...
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, move me forward one.
I think if you're there, that's safe.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, of course, the Clay Golem is not going to attack me.
No.
The Clay Golem's going to attack you.
Oh, actually, no, I don't want to be there.
Okay.
Because... Yeah, so we've killed the purple thing, so the purple die comes out.
Purple thing is gone, yeah.
So it's going to be your turn next. You're going to move in kill the golem.
I can kill any of those 3.
Yeah, you've got to get next to them, haven't you?
I do, yeah.
But yeah, the golem is the one that should be killed.
Okay.
Which means then the engulf one will go after that, and
I'll be next to
me.
No, I'll be next to the goblin alarmist.
Yeah, if I move forwards though, I
will
see
what you mean.
To you as well, unless you go up in
yeah.
So
okay, so you stay where you are.
I think so.
My go. I move 1 to here. I use my rage 2.8 to do an insta kill on this, which has gone. Now, we're saying that I now get my 1.0 rage back.
Correct.
Okay. I've killed something, so my body count marker goes up to 2. Yep. I am then going to consume my 2 bodies to get myself 2 health back.
Yep. You could use loot as well, if you wanted to. I could.
I'm just thinking I'm on 3 health.
Yeah, the engulf is not going to kill you.
No, but the engulf and the goblin alarmist might.
Both of them are going to
if I'm unlucky. So I'm going to use 1 use of the herbs to get another health. And then I'm going to attack. Yeah, with my 1 attack dice. So I've got 5 decks. I've bought all of this decks. In fact, I could use the decks now to move here.
Oh yeah, you could.
Okay, I think I can do that. If I can do that,
yeah,
then when it engulfs, it actually deals damage to everything.
Yes, it deals damage to itself. Excellent.
Yeah. So what should I attack? This is a good question. I think I'm going to attack the goblin alarmist. And I've rolled a 1, so that's the shield gone. And because I attacked, ticks up to 1.2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Oh, Mr. Ellis is here. Hi, Ellis. Thank you very much for joining in. How is it going? Have I lost our temper yet? Not quite. Not quite. Right, I think I'm done. So, yellow one is gone. Green one, engulf, attacks the weakest target. We're both on 4, so we can choose that it attacks me. So yeah, so the engulf, and it gets 1 dice. And it's rolled a 1, so that is 1 damage on everything. Stupid AIs. They're not very intelligent, these monsters. They're just like breathing fire everywhere. Right, we are on to round 5, and it's you first.
Oh wait, no, you couldn't have done that.
I couldn't have done what? Do you have to move before you do anything?
Yes. Yeah, you move first.
Okay.
So
is that what the chat's saying?
They're not, but I just realised.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about that, but it's the fact that the rage dice might break the rules. It says
actually, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
At any time during his turn, if an active rage die is showing this symbol, he may exhaust it to instantly defeat an adjacent baddie. Uptick rage from engulf. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so can you do it during the move gearlock step?
It says at any time.
I assume you can then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the way we're ruling it. If it's wrong, we'll find out later on.
Right.
It's the blue one first.
Yes.
Anytime means it doesn't use the steps. Yeah, so I used it before move. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, so the Goblin Alarmist attacks the weakest character, which is me. Oh, it's got his 2 defense dice. I mean, that's why it's a 5-point baddie. It just sticks around for a very long time. Well, it didn't do any damage, and it's got 2 points of defense.
Okay.
Okay, your go.
Right.
What do you want to do with your 4 decks?
There's no point in doing defense. I might as well take. So I'm probably going to move in and just do melee to save the slingshot blade stones. So yeah, 2 attack. I might as well roll the long blade.
2 movement to get there.
Yes. Well, I can do that with.
Oh, you get free movement.
My free movement.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 attack and a long blade.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. 4 damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nicely done.
Cool. And I'll use my 1 bone to get a stone.
So 1 bone to get 1 stone. Yeah, because that's 1. You can only do 1 backup plan a turn, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so David is saying that Tantrum might be his favourite of the 4 gear locks. I definitely need more practice with it. This is my first play of it, not fully understanding how it works, but it'll take me 2 or 3 plays. But it's going okay so far. It's me next. So I kind of don't want to hit the thing with Engulf. I tell you what, I've still got this lashback. I should have used that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, should have done.
Yeah. Completely forgot about that.
Is Engulf still going to hit you?
Well, it's going to go for me.
Right.
So
yeah, you probably don't want to kill that then.
No. Yeah, should have used the lashback. Because if I had done, that'd be dead by now. Yeah, my mistake. So I'm going to attack the Goblin Alarmist. I'm going to use my 1 attack dice, because that's all I'm allowed to use. And that is literally it. Why did I buy all of this dexterity? No, it's only for this. It's only for this battle because I've lost these 2. Oh,
blame George.
2 damage. Dead.
2. Nice.
That upticks. I've got 3 bones on there. Is it worth trading them in for 3 bones? Because if I get 4, I get an axe. So yeah, I'm going to, because 1.8 is 1.8 is insta kill.
Yeah.
And the game's going to be over by then, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to exhaust that, and I'm going to get 3 bones. And I think you just use any old dice to represent them. There you go. Right, okay. It is now the green one. Engulf happens. It attacks me, and it's going to hit itself in the process. And in fact, the game is going to be over now anyway, because I'm going to use my lashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it kills itself. Bizarre. Yeah. And I should have used the body count to heal up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to rest anyway and heal up. Cool. Right, there we go. Not a bad first combat. Right, where are the rewards? It was this one, wasn't it? So we did the top one. So we get a loot each, another loot, and 2 trading points.
It's out of focus.
There you go. Yeah, so loot from that, and 2 trading points.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So off we go then. Let's do your loot first.
Yeah.
So your first loot is either a treasure trove map or last battle stew. And I'll start clearing all the stuff off.
How hurt are we?
Well, you're down. You're on 4 health, so you're down by 1.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the turn resting anyway. So
I'm going to take the stew.
Mm-hmm. And then your second loot is either reinforced buckler or a prying iron.
Prying iron could be good, but as we know, the reinforced buckler is a bit broken.
Is a bit broken.
But it's heavy.
Yes. So I've just gained my 2 loot. I'm going to do my training points.
Do I want to give up? I can't remember. Heavy, is that 2 or 3? 3.
Counts as 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to give up something, but it is a bit broken. I'm going to take the buckler.
Okay.
It's too good.
So what does that mean you're now going to lose?
I'll lose the red Minotaur.
Okay. There you go. I'm going to put that on there. Okay, so what I've got is I've got some mixed berries and a sparring weapon. So again, I've got another healing card. Right, so I've spent one of my 2 training points on health, and I'm going to spend the other training point on I'm going to go for the like a worm. We'll go with these green dice and see how these work. So what would you like to do with your 2 training points?
I'm going to take a health and a dexterity.
Okay, so health and a dexterity. Okay, right. So now we go into the it's the recovery phase. Yeah, and I'm going to rest and recover. So I'm going to get back to full health, which for me is now 7. You're on 5 health out of a maximum of 6. So what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to scout.
Roll the 6. Scout any of them. Which one would you like to scout?
Okay, so we're going into day 5, so it's going to be 2 5s.
Let's
do a 5.
Okay, you have seen a manticore. That's the one. That's the one which is apparently the worst one in the entire game.
Let's put it at the bottom.
I think so. I think so. This is
to say let's keep it, but no.
Yeah, this is only going off what we've been told by expert players. So, right.
There's a couple of things you need to do.
Is there? Right,
yeah.
Hang on, because I've done. That goes back.
That goes back, and last battle stew.
My body count.
No, last battle stew.
Oh, last battle stew. So we put 7 hit points on it.
Yeah. And then the start of each day, it loses 1. And then outside of battle, we can eat the stew
down to 6. Okay. But other than that, I think I forgot the progress point. I did forget the progress point. So we're 4 days in. We've got 4 progress points. And we're good to go. The Griffin is the worst one in the game. Okay, not the Manticore.
Manticore's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Right, are we ready? Day 5. All right, it is a green one. It is unsteady ground. Nothing tops a tough day of hack and slash like a smoky campfire and a warm meal, or one of Patch's stims, or a bottle of Tantrum's homemade grog. It's just nice to be together, have all of the limbs we started with, and still be pressing forward. It's a little strange though, as it seems the longer we lie by the fire, the taller everything is becoming. Wait a minute. Where's our gear going? The earth is swallowing our pots and pans. Everything is disappearing before our eyes. Quicksand! So we have 2 options, neither of which are combat. The top option gets us 1 progress point, and the bottom option gets us 1 progress point. So why don't they just put it there? Because there's no space for it. So the top option is tie these ropes to arrows, find a tree and let them fly. Place a defense die, which are the tree targets, on each of the baddie range positions. Place an attack die, arrows, on each of the gearlock range positions. Choose 1 gearlock to literally flick. Well, that'll be me then. Each attack die to hit each defense die in its lane without knocking it off the mat. At least 3 targets must be successfully hit by arrows. That's pretty cool.
That's
okay. Or Molnor aid, the most costly kind we accept. Each gearlock must compete in a dangerous darts challenge. At least 1 gearlock must win for party to gain progress. Each winner also gains 1 loot. Shuffle special encounter Molnor traders into your encounter deck if not already in. How do we do a dangerous darts challenge? Where's the rules for that?
That's in the rulebook.
Is it? Right, okay. Well, this is a fun card. Now, the top one gets us a training point as well as a progress point, and the bottom one gets us a question mark loot.
Yeah.
So that's loot. Yeah, each winner gains a loot.
Right, that's what it's
So what's a dangerous darts challenge? Have you done one of those before?
I have, and I'm just looking it up. Right, okay. Dangerous darts. Each player and opponent starts with 10 HP. Mm-hmm. Between attack dice, defense dice, and status effect dice, players must choose 3 dice, but no more than 2 of any kind. You will roll the same dice each turn. Non-gearlock opponents always choose 2 attack dice and 1 status effect die. Once dice are chosen, the game begins with your opponent rolling their 3 dice. Take turns rolling available dice, apply rolled defense dice to self, deal damage, and apply rolled status effect dice to opponent.
So basically you're throwing darts at each other?
Yeah. Bones are used for the dangerous darts backup plan. So 1 bone is remove an applied die from self or opponent.
Wow.
2 is stun opponent until the start of your next turn. And 3 is instant knockout. You win.
Okay. Well, you have a think about that. I'm just going to have a bit of a practice. So I would be putting defense dice on each of the baddie range positions. Okay. And then I would be placing an attack die on each of the gearlock range positions. And then I've basically got to flick them. And I need to hit each defense die in its lane without knocking it off the mat. Okay, so failed, and succeeded. And at least 3 targets must be successfully hit by arrows. So, yeah, this is quite hard, this.
Should we do the other one?
Should we do the other one? Right, so we are going to do the Dangerous Darts Challenge. So whereabouts is this in the rulebook then?
Well, I've got the Undertow rulebook, so I'm not sure.
Let's have a look at the appendix. Dangerous Darts, page 22. So it's in the miscellaneous section. Dangerous Darts. And apparently there's a video on it. So do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do your thing then. So each hero starts with 10 HP.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, and opponent. Right, so I'll be your opponent for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, we'll use the battle map because then we can see.
Yeah.
So opponent is there. You are here. Is that right? No, I missed off 2. Can't count to 10. Okay, so you're on 10. Opponent's on 10. Using only attack dice, defense dice, or status effect dice, you must choose 3, but no more than 2 of any kind, and you roll the same dice each turn. So what do you want to choose? And the opponent is a status effect dice and 2 attack dice, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking what status it has on it.
So that's what they're choosing. In the chat, if you are a Too Many Bones player, have you done a Dangerous Darts challenge before? And if so, how did it go?
Give me 2 attack and a defense.
2 attack and a defense.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So opponent goes first, rolls the dice, and then I'll just line them up on here. Take turns rolling available dice. Apply rolled defense dice to self. Deal damage and apply rolled status effect die to opponent.
Yeah.
Poison, weaken, brackets, player's choice, stun. Don't quite know what that means. Bones are used for dangerous darts backup plan. Right, okay, so basically it's done you 3 damage and it's weakened, it's done a weaken 2 on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a little mini combat game within a combat game. Yeah, Mark says it's a fun little mini game to do once or twice, but doing the math. Okay, so no spoilers for math. Right, okay.
Yeah, so does weaken then mean I can't roll all 3 dice?
So what does weaken normally do?
It reduces your dex.
Yeah. So we don't really know what weaken does in this game. Yeah, where are the status effects? Effect dice, here we go.
Yeah, it says weaken player's choice. What does that mean?
Yeah, poison, weaken, brackets, player's choice. Anybody know? Mark, tell us how weaken works.
That's correct.
I'm guessing you. Yeah, I'm guessing you lose 2 of your dice. For this round, you lose 2 of your dice. But I can't remember where the rules on weaken are. I'll look it up. It's not in here. Brilliant. They're in stasis effects.
It's on the
guard.
No, the other.
The other guard.
Oh, actually, the Garg might have it on. Yes, the Garg does have it on.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. Here we go. Gearlock's death is reduced. Yeah, I think it's permanent. Surely not. Gearlock's death is reduced. Oh no, next turn. Next turn. Okay. So.
Okay. So roll.
Well, Mark is saying reduce number of dice rolled, and if you weaken the opponent, you choose which dice they don't roll. But in this case, it's your choice because you're the player.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Right.
Roll the defense die.
So the defense.
Yeah.
Okay, you've rolled a 2.
Okay.
There you go. So the weaken goes.
Yeah.
And it is now the opponent.
Yeah.
Okay. Opponent has done you 2 damage, which comes off your shields.
Yeah.
And has put a poison 1 on you.
Okay.
Okay. So then on your turn, the poison 1 kicks in.
Yeah.
And then you roll these.
All 3. Yeah.
I'll just do them on here, actually. This is better. Okay, so you've got a bones. Now, can you use a bones?
Yes. So what was that? 1 bone was...
Collect stones.
No, you use the dangerous darts backup plan.
Must be used the same turn they are rolled. No storing up. Only Gearlocks may use this. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Remove an applied die from self or opponent.
Right. So
which is
useless. Yeah, useless now.
And so you deal it 1 damage. Okay. Its attack. This is a cool little game. I like this.
Yeah.
It rolled 2 bones and 2 poison. So the 2 poison goes on you, but the bones do nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Your go. The poison 2 takes effect and then ticks down to poison 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I assume you can't re-roll the defense die. Well, you could, but you'd lose it if you do. Usual rules?
Yeah, I would think so. So yeah, just roll the 2.
Before it gets asked, higher level poisons stay on until they get removed. So they don't re-roll effect die when poisoned. Yeah, okay. I think we got that right.
Yeah.
Just the 2 attack?
Yeah.
You've done 2 damage?
Okay.
Okay. So we're leaving that die on and we're rolling another one, I think is what you're saying.
Or not rolling.
What we're saying?
We guess higher level of poison stays on until they get removed. So they don't re-roll effect die when a poison 2. Yeah, you don't roll the...
So we're not rolling the extra dice, so it's just the 2 attack dice. Okay. That is 3 damage.
Ugh.
Oh dear. Oh, but you got 1 defense.
Yeah.
So it's still 2.
Yes.
But then on your turn, you take 1 from the poison, so you're down to 1 health.
At least I get my defense die back.
You get your defense dice back.
Yeah. This isn't going well. Right, okay.
You've done 17 damage. Nice. No, you haven't. You've done 3 though, and you've got a defense.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Okay,
I've got a chance.
You have. Okay, well, I've rolled the bones, 1 damage, and weaken 2.
Okay.
So the 1 damage comes off the shield.
Yeah.
You've got a weaken 2. Which dice do you want to roll?
I don't suppose you've got any of those yellow attack dice, do you?
No, those special promo ones.
Yeah, the ones with two bones on them.
Afraid not.
I suppose is defense going to be better?
It stops you dying.
Yeah.
Well, it might.
Roll the defense.
Yeah.
Roll the defense and roll a 2.
I've rolled a 2.
Excellent.
So on their go, that's 3 damage and poison, unfortunately.
Oof. Okay.
So you're dead. Right, okay. Me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Right, so my go. I might do the same as you. 2 attack and a defense. Okay, so they go first. Here we go. Oh dear, that's 2 damage and 2 poison. So that's not a good start. So I take 2 damage at the start of my turn. And then I rolled 2 damage and a shield. Okay, so then on their turn, it's 2 damage. Then on my turn, I take the poison. So I'm down to 3 health already.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got a shield.
No shield.
I've got a shield. And on my turn, wow. Yeah, not going to do this, are we? Oh, I've got 3 damage and a shield. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then on their turn, okay, we've got a new effect. It's 2 damage, which is 1 off that and 1 off that, and a stun. Is stun bad? I think stun is bad.
Probably.
Where is stun explained?
Place stun effect when a target loses its next turn.
What? Boo.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dealt me another 2 damage and weakened me, so I'm down to 1 health. And I'm now weakened, so I can only roll 2 dice.
2 dice, yeah.
So it's going to have to be a defense and an attack. Okay, I've got 1 defense and 1 attack. It's still got 4 health left.
Yeah. I think probably taking status dice is better than...
Yeah, so it's just dealt me 3 damage with 3 poison.
Yeah.
So he's dead. Well, that was fun. It's a part of the game neither of us have seen before. And that is Dangerous Darts. So going back to the... Don't forget you can shield. Oh, I don't know. I guess we missed something. So going back to this, at least 1 gearlock must win for party to gain progress. Each winner also gets 1 loot. So we don't get the progress.
No.
And we need to shuffle the Molnir traders into the encounter deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is that? That is card number 6. Special card number 6 is getting shuffled in. Oh, I caught the shield. Right, thank you. Matushi's here. Hi, thank you for joining in. Okay, so they've been shuffled. We didn't get progress. That was day 5. We now go to the end of day 5, and we don't need to heal because we haven't actually taken any real damage. So, I guess scouting. Now, there was a click at your end, and then you went quiet. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still
Oh, you are? Right, that's all right.
I just had to mute myself for a second.
Okay. So I'm going to scout, and I've got a 2. And are you scouting as well?
Yeah.
And you've got a 3. So we're looking at basically the top 2 tiles from this deck. So me first. It's a Dragon Whelp with Weaken 1. It's got 2 attack dice. So it's a bit tougher than things we've had before, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to leave that one on top. And your scouting is a Bog Pole. stroke alien.
I remember those being a pain.
They just poison 1.
Yeah. Keep it.
Yeah, I think we'll keep that.
There are definitely worse things in there.
Yeah. Okay, right. That's it. So at the start of day 6, we tick down the last battle stew, and we draw the next card. Now, how much progress do we need? 10.
Yeah.
So we're behind 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't we all just get along? Does that mean we can't be friends? I joke as an arrow narrowly misses my left ear. The scrawny intruder just laughs as though he has no reason to be afraid of us. Judging by the wall of enemies that are rapidly amassing behind him, he may be right. He's going to take a lot of brute force to get through this blockade. Okay, so we have a battle. We can either frontline charge, battle queue made up of 12 baddie points. Party must eliminate all melee baddies before targeting ranged baddies. Interesting. Or let's keep our distance and wait for them to break. Battle queue is again 12 baddie points. On rounds 1 to 2, melee gearlocked can only roll defense dice. So that's not good. Yeah, that's not good for me, that bottom one. Because I've got no defense dice.
Not good for either of us.
No, so we choose the top one?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so basically we've got to kill all of the melee ones before targeting the ranged ones. Okay, off we go then. Battle queue made up of 12 baddie points. So we need 2 5s and 2 1s. Okay, so the first one. In lane 1, we have another goblin alarmist. Yeah. That way around, that way around, that way around, with signal 3. In lane 2, we have a kobold fanatic with hardy and inspire. Melee, lane 2. In lane 3, we have the dragon whelp, which only has 2 health. Ranged. Yep. And in lane 4, we have the bog pole with 3 health and ranged. Okay, so initiatives. Right. Yellow. No, let's do them in order. 1 is on 6. 2 is on 3. 3 is on 5. And 4 is on 3. Okay, right. And our initiatives. Hardy, melee, 6 health. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and inspire.
Oh, gosh. Right. You're on 3. I'm on 4. Okay. Right. Well then, here we go. Yeah, I mean, skipping that last day and getting no pro. I mean, we did get loads of training points before this. So, okay. Yeah, this is really tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to kill the hardy thing.
We've got to kill this, and it's got 6 health, and we don't have any like stun stats or anything like that. Body count, my body count, does that reset at the end of the battle? See back for details. Body count. No. So it's actually on 1.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm carrying a body around with me. Yeah. All I can do is put all of these dice on it. So I'm pointing to these dice and you can't see them. But I have these special dice which I can apply to myself. And that is going to help kill it, I think. So yeah. I'm going to start here next to it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? Yeah, not being able to target the ranged ones. Wow.
Yeah, I might as well start there.
Okay.
Well,
right.
I don't know actually, because I've only got 2 stones.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe...
You'll probably just move in to start with, though, won't you?
Well, if I'm going to move in, I might as well start closer.
Oh, yeah, like here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can choose melee if I want to, so I might as well. Put me to the right of you on the lane 4 melee gear.
Yeah, Mark is saying that I can use Tantrum's Rage. Yes, I just need to get it up to 2.8.
Yeah.
And that's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Put me one forwards right next to you.
Oh, so you can go on any of them?
Yes, I can go
because
on
you're melee ranged,
yeah.
So you can actually
yeah.
start either of them. Right, okay. So, let's do the Goblin Alarmist first. Does the encounter say you can't kill or can't attack ranged baddies? Yeah, it's a good point. It says we must eliminate all melee baddies before targeting ranged baddies. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, and yeah, David is correct. The sparring weapon is heavy. Thank you very much. Well spotted. Right, okay, so we can use... I can use my rage against these ones. Because I'm not targeting them.
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Thank you very much, Mark. Yeah, so that kind of tactical advice I do want, because it's basically tactical advice that's helping us learn the rules of the game is good. We cannot target ranged baddies. So anything else we do against ranged baddies is fine. Like if I got my backlash on and then one of them attacked me, I could use it.
Yeah.
That's fine. So... yeah, interesting. Because, well, it depends what we roll. It really does. We don't have any engulfs here. No, so that's not going to change anything. Okay, so I might start here then. Because I've got 5 decks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got Hardy, so there's very little point attacking it with 3 attack dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to start there. Would that change? Oh, and David is saying that the axe throw doesn't target 2. You're absolutely right. Yeah, this axe throw, if I collect axes, it doesn't target. It's just deal 2 damage to anything. Yeah. So, yeah, we might be okay. We might be okay. Are you happy with where you're starting?
No, put me in front of the...
Okay.
Yeah, there.
So, signal 3 kicks off. It then goes for you with 1 attack and 2 defense. Okay, 1 damage. You're down to 4 health. And it's got 3 defense. I might try and tick up the rage and just kill that, because that constant defense that it's got takes us ages to get through.
Yeah.
Right, it is now the Dragon Whelp, which is attacking me because I'm the strongest. It's using 2 attack, 1 defense, and it's applying a weaken 1 effect to me. It's dealt me 3 damage. Ouch. But that does uptick my thing to 1.6. And I'm weakened. So I have a weaken 1 effect on me. Okay, it's now me. So my dex is reduced by 1. So I've only got 4 dex. I'm going to use 1 of it to move there. Yeah, so this is the difficult thing. If I was to be hit next turn for 2 damage, I would lose this. Oh, you should start with... Nugget starts the battle with Lucky Scribe on any side you choose. What?
Oh.
Have we been doing it wrong?
We have been doing it wrong. I thought you rolled it.
You rolled it?
Yeah.
So Nugget. Okay.
Before battle, Nugget may place this die desired side up in an
there we go.
slot. Okay.
Which one would you like?
The attack one. That's the sword.
So whenever you roll no bones, you get 1 extra attack.
Yeah. 1 extra damage. Yeah.
1, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that, Mark.
Yeah.
Right, so I've used one dexterity to move. So I had 5. I'm weakened, so it's down to 4. I've used 1 to move. I've got 3 left. I'm going to use one of them to attack the Kobold Fanatic, and I'll use the other 2 to roll these 2 dice. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm attacking, my rage goes up to 1.8. Yeah, which means if I'd have moved, I could have immediately killed it. Anyway, what have we got? What have we got? We've done 1 damage. Right, well, that's a start. I've then got 2 axes, basically. So it's whether I decide to keep those 2 axes or I keep the dice and use them for something different. I think I quite like the axes.
Yeah, it would tick your axe collector up by 2.
It would,
and
which I can then use.
Each axe does 2 damage to
once
anything.
Per turn. Yeah. Deal 2 damage to a non-adjacent baddie once per turn. Each time you use an axe, reduce it by 1. Now, those dice might actually be useful for other things, though. Because I'm thinking if I can get poison on this...
Yeah.
That's going to save us a lot of time.
Maybe keep the one that doesn't have poison.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep... I'm going to put that one back. And I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to tick that up so I now have an axe. Do I want to throw the axe now? I don't think I do. Because throwing the axe on this will just get rid of the defense dice and then it'll just roll it again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm done. Oh no, I'm gonna use this to upgrade my rage. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to get up to 2.8 to kill.
2.8, I can kill that.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, there you go. Right, you'll go.
Okay, so I'm going to try and kill the... Oh, it's hardy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Such a pain.
Yeah. Does your long blade target or not?
The long blade.
Does it say target?
Question.
Sorry, long sword. Yeah, damage to target.
Yes, damage to target. So there's like no point in me rolling that and okay, 2 defense plus the buckler.
Oh yeah.
And I might as well roll 2 attack. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could roll long blade anyway. Yeah, might as well. I've got the dex for it.
There you go. Yes, 1 damage.
Yeah, not a single bone.
No bones, which means you get an extra attack. So you've done 4 damage, reduced to 1.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 defense. Remind me, can we convert these 2 2s into 2 1s into a 2? I think you can, can't you?
Well, no, I don't think you can. I think they have to stay as 1s, and they don't go there. They go in active.
They don't go there. Slots. What am I putting them on there for? Yeah. Okay. Right, and your long blade goes back. Okay. Right, so that's you done. So now we have this, which is attacking me for 3. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I've got no defense. Yeah, I could have done with that poison. Right, that's 3 damage, so I uptick to 2.6. This is going to pop over, I can tell.
Yeah, Possibly.
And I take 3 health. 1, 2, 3. I'm not comfortable with not having any defense. This is making me very uneasy. And then it has Inspire 1. So the next baddie on the ini meter takes their turn immediately after this one and is granted 1 additional attack dice that turn. So that's this one. Doesn't normally have any attack dice, but now it gets it. So we both get an attack of 1 on us, and we're both poisoned.
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Yeah, this is not good. So attack on me is 1 damage, and attack on you is 1 damage. So I'm already on 2.8. So yeah, this has all gone wrong. And I take a damage, and then you take a damage. Okay. I think we might need to play on the other difficulty level next time. Green one is done. Then this comes in, but there's nowhere for it to go. So it doesn't come in just yet. Right, that was round 1. Round 2. It is the Goblin Alarmist. So we have another one on the bottom of the battle queue. It then attacks the weakest, which is me. And it's just rolling 1 attack. Nugget doesn't take damage. Yes, you're right, thank you. You don't take damage. You've got a defense dice.
I do.
Okay, so attack 1 on me is 1 damage, which means my thing has gone to 3.0. 3.0, which means it burns out at the end of my turn. So yeah, that's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, this is hard. Yellow one is the Dragon Whelp. I should have killed it. It's attacking you because you're the strongest. 2 attack dice and weaken. It's rolled 2 bones, which is brilliant because it doesn't have any bones effects, but you do have weaken 1 on you. Right, me. So I take 1 damage from the poison. I'm down to 1 health. So if I'm right, if I'm right, this is why you need the anger management, because the anger management would allow me to tick that down to 2.8 and then kill something. Right, now I'm understanding how it works. A little bit late, but I am now understanding it. So, there's nothing I can do about that now. My rage is now completely useless for this battle. So what am I going to do? It's a good question. I can't target anything else, so I think the only thing I can do... an innate +1 allows you to avoid breakdowns, yes. Yeah, the only thing I can do is just heal up as much as possible and just try and hit this again. So I've got 5 decks. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because they're not doing anything else. I will eat this body that I've been carrying around with me. That's 1. I will also use the Zelfie seeds. No, I'm going to use the mixed berries for another 3. And the Ogot herbs for another 1. That should do for now. It's got me on 6.
Can you use multiple loots? I can't remember.
I think so. I've not seen any rules on restrictions of loots, but the chat will tell me. If I break down, it goes back to 1.0. Yeah, so it isn't completely over.
Yeah.
And if I get 2 bones, I can calm down. Right, yes, thank you.
Yeah. You can use as many loot as you want.
Right, okay, cool. So that's it. I'm targeting the Kobold Fanatic. I got 2 bones. Now, you know what that means. The Goblin Alarmist is dead. I was just about to say I love this game, right? I love this game even more now because awesome things like this happen. Right, 2 bones go in there. I have dealt... and it's an axe. Do I want the axe this time? Or do I want the lashback? I'm going to take the axe. I've got 2 axes now. I've dealt 3 damage, which is irrelevant because it's just 1 because of hardy. But now, if I've got this right, I'm going to use these 2 bones to calm down. Take a breath. Drop that down to 2.8. Then I use the 2.8 to kill the Goblin Alarmist. Because it's a 5-point baddie. Which exhausts that. And now this comes back in. Right. I think that's right. The chat will tell me if that is wrong. The question now is, do I want to use... Yes, I should have used this axe last turn. So that was a mistake. So I'm going to use it this turn. Okay, Mark is saying that is correct. I am going to throw an axe at this bog pole in the corner. Yeah, should have done it last turn because then I could have killed it this turn.
Check your body count.
Body count's just gone up by 1. Yeah, wow. That's pretty awesome. I like that. So that's exhausted, that's exhausted, that's exhausted. That is my go done. Your go. You take 1 damage from the poison, which is true damage, so it bypasses the defense. Mm-hmm. And you have a weaken 1 effect on you.
Yeah. So 4 decks.
Yeah.
Right, give me... Well, 1 defense from the buckler.
Mm-hmm.
Take out the 1 shield, and I'll re-roll that.
That's 1 dex.
And then
3
give
left.
me 2 attack, and I might as well go with the long blade as well. Just to improve my odds of getting something.
Yeah, I mean, you're rolling these for bones, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the long blade is going to do the 1 damage that you need.
Yeah.
There you go. In fact, the long blade's done 2 damage, but it's only 1 because of hardy. In fact, you did 5 damage.
Yeah.
There you go. That goes in there. That goes in there.
Slot that. Do I want to take the stone? No, I want to save it in case I can
You're going to need to revitalise it soon as well.
Yeah.
Right, so you're done. Purple one is the Kobold Fanatic, which is now going for me, because I'm big and tough again. So it attacks me for 3. Well, it's a good job I healed, because that is 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Uh-oh. I'm on 1 health. He's getting his own back after me just killing his mate. This ticks up 5 times, so it goes to 2.0. So I've lost my I've lost my ability again. Oh, how this game swings. And then Inspire 1. I might be dead. So this attacks. I am dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have axed it last turn. That was such a mistake. So poison. 1 attack on me. Dead. 1 attack on you. Bones.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm exhausted. I'm out.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, so that's that done. End of the round. A Goblin Rioter arrives with Mischief. Just what we need.
Yeah.
This is melee lane 1. Okay, right. Round 3. It is... Oh, that comes in at the bottom, actually. Yeah. So it's this Dragon Whelp. It's this Dragon Whelp in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's attacking you for 2. We're not going to do this, are we? We're nowhere near going to do this. You take 3 damage, but you have 3 shields, so that's them gone. And you're weakened. Right, I'm out. You next.
I take damage from poison.
You take damage from the poison. You're on 2 health. Yeah. It was definitely my mistake to have not thrown the axes at that on round 1.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
maybe I run away and kill the poison thing so it doesn't poison me again.
Well, you can't. That's the problem. It's ranged, and these two are melee.
Oh, yeah.
So we can't actually attack them.
Yeah.
George is saying, remember engulf. Nothing on the board currently has engulf.
How much health do those two have?
Which ones?
Okay, 3 and 2.
Yeah, this one's got 3, this one's got 2. But this one is hardy, this one is not.
Yeah. If I move to there, but then that one's just going to come after me.
Yeah, it's not the engulfed dragon, it's the dragon whelp with weaken 1.
3, and then stab that. But then that's got mischief. Oh, this is not looking good. How many stones do I have?
2.
2.
3.
Oh no, I've only got 4 dexterity.
Yes, because of the weaken. That was a big sigh.
Yeah. I was thinking of backing away into the furthest corner.
Using your relevant cloak to hide in the shadows?
Yeah, but then that will only leave me
that a different game? That's a different game, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, in theory, I could do 2 damage to that, but then it's still going to hit me, and it's I think that's probably my best play, though. Okay. Move me into the corner. That's 3 dexterity. Bottom left. And I'll roll the longsword, and I'm targeting the mischief one.
Mm-hmm. So you've got 1.
Okay, and I get
but because you didn't roll any bones, you get +1.
+1. Yeah, so that does 2 damage to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping for the 3 damage. But...
Yeah. Okay. So now it is this kobold fanatic that cannot reach you.
Yep.
And then and then it inspires this one, which does attack you.
Yeah. Dealing
you 1. So you're on 1 health with poison 1.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shall we just call it there?
Yeah.
Oh. So we failed, which means the card, we don't get any of that.
Don't get any of that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's 2 progress points we've missed out on.
2 progress points lost, which according to George and other people is pretty much game over.
Yeah, especially.
But we're not going to give up right now. It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are encounter cards that have 2 progress points on, so there is still a chance.
There is still a chance. So these are going to go to the bottom of the appropriate stacks rather than the dead pile. Okay, these can all come off. Go back over there. Let's tidy this up. I guess we're both recovering as our action for the end of the day.
Although, can one of us eat the meal?
Yeah, you could eat the last battle stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to eat that, that gets all of your health back.
Yeah, might as well do that.
And then you've still got an action.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm going to use mine to heal back to full. Okay. So what would you like to do as your action then?
Might as well scout.
Okay. Rolled a 5.
Okay.
So yeah, George is saying he probably would have resigned at this point. And this is the thing, Scott, if me and you were sat at my house now and we weren't streaming this, we might play one more day, but then we would also probably stop and we'd go and play another game or something like that.
Yeah.
But because we're live streaming it, what do we do? You know, I don't like the idea of saying, oh, we're not doing very well, let's just call it, let's just finish it. That doesn't feel good for a live stream.
Yeah.
So, are you looking at the 5-point baddie?
Yeah, let's look at the 5-point.
Okay, it is Raiding Rage 2 Orc Rager. Raging Ragers.
Yeah.
So basically all other orcs, or if there's another orc on the board, it gets an extra 2 attack dice, I think.
Yeah, and Rage gives it extra attack dice. Raiding...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Raiding means it's got an extra attack dice if there's another orc on the board, I think. And Rage means it gets an extra 2 attack dice if it's damaged.
Yes. I don't like that.
Okay. It's gone. Let's get the Manticore nearer to the top. Right. Day 7. I think so. Let's just put these dice back. Are we good? We're good. Yes. Day 7. He started off so well.
We can still do this.
Somebody's confident. Right, okay. Gearlocks need food badly. We're getting tired of eating whatever we can scrounge up in this forest. The food here seems hell-bent on poisoning us. On good days, we're able to catch and eat a small critter that tries to steal some warmth from our fire. In battle, we're only as strong as our last meal. We need to put something substantial in our stomachs soon before someone in this party eats something they shouldn't. We should take the afternoon and concentrate less on baddies and more on our bellies. Okay, right. Well, another new card that I've never seen before. So this is, we only have one option. We get a progress points. Excellent, which is 5. So that's 5 progress points. We have 1 training point and place Gearlocks on battle mat. Okay, fill all remaining positions with 1 hit point critters. Gearlocks and critters alternate turns. Critters start. On the critters turn, we roll a d6. We find matching lane. 5 counts as lane 1, 6 counts as lane 2. If any critters are in that lane, each critter must move to their move their hit points on top of another adjacent to it simultaneously. If none are adjacent, remove critter from mat. If lane has no critters, remove smaller. Right. Gearlocks chase and defeat critters using only attack dice and dex. This is interesting tonight. We've come across strange cards that we've never come across before.
Yeah.
Okay. Any hit points collected by Gearlocks stay on prep area as buff HP for your next battle.
Oh.
Interesting. Right, let's do this then. So, first of all, place Gearlocks on battle mat. Right. So I don't know where. I don't know whether it matters.
Where did it say the critters are?
Critters on all remaining positions.
Oh, all remaining positions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe being central is better than being on the edge.
Yeah. Okay, right, so we've done that. Critters and Gearlocks take alternate turns, critters start. So on the critters turn, we roll a d6. So I'm going to roll a d6. I have a 4. Find matching lane. Yeah. If any critters are in that lane, each critter must move their hit point on top of another adjacent to it simultaneously. If none are adjacent, remove critter from mat. So what? That moves there and that moves there?
Well, no, because those other two need to move as well.
Okay.
So I think it's the one that's next to me must go to the one above or below, either of those. Yeah.
But then that one's not moved.
Well, I think that one then moves as well.
Right. So that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Something like that? I don't know what we're trying to do here.
The critter stacks are just going to keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if what you did was correct or not.
Well, that one went to there, that one went to there, that one went to there, and that one went to there.
Yeah, I think they move as a stack. So...
Okay, the chat is helping out. It moves as a stack. It says simultaneously. Yeah, so simultaneously, they all move at the same time. So that's what I'm saying. If they're all moving simultaneously, that one's going to move to there.
Yeah.
That one's going to move...
It has to move on to...
Oh, right. And if it can't, remove critter from Matt. So if we move that one to there and that one to there, this one is then removed.
Well, except they move simultaneously.
Yeah.
So I think what you end up with is a 2 stack behind me, a 3 stack in front of me, and then a 2 stack in front of that.
Okay. So George is saying it moves as a stack, so there would be nothing in the lane. They would all be on different lanes.
Yeah, they're all gonna. I think they're all gonna move to lane 2. So do the two. Okay. Do the 2 in the corners first.
So that one goes to there, and that one goes to there.
No. The second one you move.
Sorry, that one goes to there.
Yeah. Right. The one that is next to me, that one moves onto the one that is next to it, and then that stack moves onto there. Yeah.
Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a rubbish description of how it works. It's very vague. Yes. I mean, I know they're limited to text on cards, but the way that you do that is you say you have like extra few rules in the back, extra few pages in the back of the rule book, and say refer to page 32 for more information, and page 32 gives you more of a breakdown or something like that. Anyway, we're going to do that, but yes, you're right. That description there, I would not have done this from that description. Right, on our go. Chase and defeat critters using only attack dice and dex. Critters can only be defeated in one attempt. If defeated, place the critter's HP on the gearlock prep area, and if the attempt fails, remove critter from mat. It escapes. Okay. So, I guess I can't move because I'm surrounded. And I will just attack one of them.
Yep.
And I've got 3 attack dice. So I'll go for this one here. And I've done it. So I actually get that. So this is buffet. So our next fight, we're going to be amazing.
Hopefully.
Right. What do you want to do with your 2 attack dice?
I'll go for the one behind me.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. You've got 2 attack dice and you've rolled 3 damage. So that's them gone.
Should have gone for the other one.
Yeah. Right. Critters go. So we're rolling a dice. I've rolled a 4. If lane has no critters, remove smallest critter from mat. I'll just get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Our go. Well, I've still got nothing near me, so I'm just going to attack this one. Yep. Which one do you want to go for?
Move me back 1, and then
this one?
to attack to that one. Yeah.
Yep, you got it. You got a bones as well, but I'm assuming we can't use bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, right. Critters go. It's a 3. So what we're saying happens in lane 3. That's this one. Nothing. They both go.
Yeah, because they're not adjacent to anything.
Mm-hmm. Right. Our go. I'm going to move to there and hit that. 3 attack dice. Roll 3 damage. I'll have that.
Nice. Okay, so I move 2 forwards. 2 attack dice.
You only rolled 1, unfortunately.
Ugh.
So that disappears. And then it
disappear?
doesn't. Yeah, you get one chance to hit it. If you don't defeat it, remove critter from mat, it escapes.
Right. Okay.
And then on its go, it's a 2, but there's nowhere for it to go, so yeah. That's it. I think that's it.
Well, did you roll 2? Because that was in lane 1.
Yeah, but if lane is empty, remove the smallest critter from the mat. So yeah, whichever I rolled, it's gone.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
I think we're done. We get 1 progress point and 1 training point. How very odd. Oh, I've already done the progress point.
You already did.
Yeah, I already did the progress point. So it's a training point. So I'm tempted to take the anger management now that I understand how it works. That's my training point done.
I'm thinking I take tumble. Yeah, I'm going to take tumble.
Tumble. Right, we're done. We now move on to day 8. Okay. It's another green card. This is our ducks in a row. I think I've had this one before. The barons attract all types of reclusives, wackos, outlaws, and illegal entrepreneurs. Coming across a rickety homestead, it's anyone's guess what we'll find, and if an opportunity should arise to gain an advantage in the coming battles, well, who's to say what passes as a noble or useful side quest? With said shack just ahead, it looks like we'll have a chance to find out what such an opportunity holds. From a distance, it seems like a harmless farm of sorts, but we Gearlocks know to never trust first impressions, especially this far north.
Oh yeah, we forgot our end of day stuff, scouting.
Oh, we did. Yes, I knew I'd forget it at some point. So Scouty Scout at the end of the previous day. I've rolled a 2, and you've rolled a 3. So we get 2 lots of scouting. It's this one, isn't it? My scouting is a bog frog with poison 2. Now it does go on initiative 3, and it is melee, so I'm going to leave that on top, and I'm going to try and kill it before it gets to us.
Yeah, cool.
Your scouting, a goblin bomber with mischief 1 and careless. Attacks everybody at range. Mischief is a pain because that will remove my rage dice, won't it?
It will. Yes, and it will remove my lucky.
Yes, so we don't want that.
Let's not keep that.
These are 1s, aren't they?
It's a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, if Mischief removes the rage dice, then where does it go? If it exhausts it, that's terrible. Or I think it just puts it back, doesn't it? I can't remember. Where's Mischief? Yeah, it just says remove dice from active slots.
Yeah.
I think it must just go back. You can't exhaust it. That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
George is saying exhaust. Well, it doesn't say exhaust. It just says remove. Okay, so we were on this. So we need to help a farmer in need by killing some rats. The number of rats you must face in your party. I've had this a few times now. So party size +1. So we're facing 3 rats. Roll a d6 for each rat to decide its hit points. Place them on the melee stacks in positions 1 to 4, then ranged. The rats do not move, attack, or take a turn. Place Gearlocks in their starting positions. Party has 1 round to deal as much damage as possible. If we defeat at least all but 1 rat, we succeed. And if we defeat all of them, then we get a special encounter. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're fighting 3 rats. First rat has got 5 hit points. I mean, I've been really unlucky with this. And then the second time I played it, they had like 1 hit point or something. Second one has 2 hit points. Third one has 2 hit points. So we got lucky, basically. Roll the d6 for it. Right, place HP stacks on battle mat in melee positions 1 to 4, then ranged. Okay, so, now we've got this buff HP, but I think that's only for the next battle. But this isn't a battle. No. This isn't actually a battle.
Right. Yeah, because they don't fight back. So.
Excellent. Yeah, nice. So we might as well just kill the 2 small ones, because we're not going to kill the big one, are we?
How long do we have to do it? Just 1 round?
1 round.
Yeah, let's just kill the small ones. Yeah, we can I say we can definitely kill the small ones. We should kill the small ones.
We should. I mean, here's the thing. I've got an axe.
Right, yeah, you could just throw an axe.
So I could actually try and go for the big one. try and get 5 damage. Chances are slim though. And then throw an axe at one of the other ones. And does this count for my body count? I think it might.
I would think so. I could... No, put me in front of the big one.
Okay, why is that?
Because I've got 2 attack. I can put my lucky on the +1.
You can, yeah.
So 2 attack dice and my long blade.
And your long blade.
There is a reasonable chance with the lucky on the +1 damage, I can actually do 5 damage.
And I could throw an axe at it if we didn't. But then how would we get the other one then? The point is the big one's in the middle.
You kill the 2 small ones.
Oh yeah, I killed the 2 small ones.
So
right.
you guarantee that we succeed, and then I try and kill it for the bonus.
Well, we roll initiative because you might go before me.
Yeah.
Where's the initiative dice gone? Here's the initiative dice. Right, here we go. 1 round of combat, and I am going before you. So I'm on 4, you're on a 2. So I got 5 dex. I'm going to use 3 attack, and then I'm going to roll. It doesn't really matter. I'll just use these 2 dice here. So off we go. So yeah, so I've done 4 damage to that one. So that's definitely gone. So body count goes up by 1. And no, I didn't roll any other axes. But I will use this axe to attack that one, which is another body count. So there we go. That's me done. I think I'm allowed to do that. Your go.
Yeah, so 2 attack dice, long blade.
2 attack dice, long blade.
Yeah, luck is on the attack, the damage bonus.
And you rolled a bones.
Oh well.
Yeah. You got 3 damage and you rolled a bones. So you could use the bones to collect a stone.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah. And then you've dealt 3 damage to that, but that's not enough to kill it. So we succeed and we get the progress point and the training point. We just don't get the special bonus. Okay. So progress point. Training point. I'm looking at the chart to make sure we got everything right. Nobody's telling us we got anything wrong. So because it's getting late, I think I'm just going to stick with... I'm not going to use the orange skills on my character tonight. The next time I'm going to play this 2 or 3 times. So I'm not going to go with any of the orange skills for tonight. I'm just going to go with... I think, do we go with another health? I mean, 5 dex has been enough so far. Or do we go with the super rage? No, now that I've got anger management, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with another health. So what would you like to do with your 1 training point?
Give me sidestep.
Sidestep. Right, okay. There you go. Yeah, attack was the next thing that I was thinking about. But I might do that next time. Right. So we are done. Recovery phase. Neither of us are wounded, so we both scout again. So my scouting is a 5, and your scouting is a 6. So I'm going to scout this one. It's got break. It's got corrosive. It's a big nasty stone golem. I don't like that.
No, me neither.
I don't like it, but I'm thinking about my rage 2.8.
Yeah.
And just ignoring it until I get my rage up to 2.8 and then killing it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it on top. I'm going to take a risk and leave it on top.
Okay.
What do you want to do with your scouting 6?
Let's look at the next 5 point.
The next 5-pointer.
Yeah.
An Orc Rager. It's the raging Orc Rager.
I still don't like it. Put it to the bottom.
That's the second one gone on the bottom.
Yeah.
They're all piling up on the bottom. Okay, right, next day. Day 9. And off we go. Yes, no defence. That's the thing. I could actually buy a defence. But I didn't. Maybe I should. It's because it says none on there. I thought, oh yeah, let's not buy another one. But no, I should have done. Right, fire in the sky. A breeze pushes through camp, leaving a hint of sulphur tickling our noses. With the next gust, it's quite obvious that something is on fire, and it seems to be us. Rotten ogots, someone exclaims, followed by a commotion of gearlocks frantically patting out singed hairs and sidestepping falling branches fully ablaze. A spatter of fire is raining down on us, and in a frenzy, we run for what little cover we can find, knowing a dragon has us in its sights. Our options are limited, as other unwanted guests are now pouring into the clearing. We need to do something fast, or we are toast. Right. So, dragon, we fight back, which is combat. We will get a training point. Well, we're going to get 2 training points and a loot. We'll get an extra training point if we choose the top option, which is a battle queue of 18 points. Gulp. But in round 1, only ranged gearlocks take their turn. So is that you or not you? Do you count as a ranged gearlock for that?
Not sure.
Skip all baddies and other gearlocks. Okay. And in a party of 1 or 2, we had a 5-point dragon baddie to the top of the battle queue. So actually, it's going to be 23 points of baddies. If a 20-point baddie is eliminated, oh yeah, it's 23 points. Wow. If a 20-point dragon is eliminated, shuffle special encounter hunting the hunters to your encounter deck if not already in. Right. Or we keep our heads down, keep to the battle on the ground. Keep to the battle on the ground. We have a battle queue of 18, and during battle, fire rains down from above, burning all gearlocks for 1 true damage at the start of every round. Which one? Right, melee ranged is not ranged.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think the bottom one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom one. We don't want the top one. We don't want to be fighting a dragon. So
probably not.
Okay, so during battle,
risk taking the fire.
Yeah, at the start of each round, we take 1 true damage. Okay, so 18 battle points, which is 3 5s and 3 3s. Gulp. So here we go. First of all, we have the Stone Golem, melee creature, lane 1, 7 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, we have, it's got a Goblin Sapper, it's got Mischief 2. 5 health, Signal 1, lane 2. Lane 3, another Goblin Sapper, Mischief 2, Signal 1. And in lane 4, we have the Bog Frog, which I said, don't worry about that, we'll put that on top because I'll kill that in the first round. And then we've got all of these other ones. Okay, Brian is saying he dislikes this card so much. And Jack's made a very good point. He says, encounters like this are why chip theory games make the cards tear-proof. Yes. Okay, so this might be the last fight we do tonight because it's gone horribly wrong. And this fight's going to be tough. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it, but it's been tough. Right, and we do have all of these extra buff HPs from those critters, which is crazy, the extra health that we've got.
Yeah, it's not going to protect us against the fire.
No, it's true damage.
True damage.
True damage doesn't come off buff HP, does it? Or does it?
No, it doesn't. It comes off your HP.
Okay. Yeah, I remember reading somewhere something comes off the buff HP, and I can't remember what. Okay, buff HP is not counted towards baddie targeting choices or removed with true damage. So it's just, yeah, when taking damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, so off we go. Where are we going to start? Well, it depends what initiative we are. So let's do the initiative for them. So number 1 is initiative 3. Number 2 is initiative 4. Number 3 is initiative 3. And number 4 is initiative 4. Okay, so we are on. You're on 5. I'm on 3. So I am going before this bog frog. Mm-hmm. If you want me to start here, and I'll just hit it for lots and try and kill it. That's there, that's there, that's there. Yeah, we're good. I should be on 8 health. Yeah, I'm missing a health. Okay. Whew. Oh yeah, Chrissy says tear-proof or tear-proof. Both.
Yes.
Definitely both.
So it's going to be that one. So that's going to move there. Then that one will move like that. Then that one will come down to there.
They're all melee.
Yeah. Or actually, will that one move at all?
How do you use anger management? Do I roll it? I guess I do. Let me just read that. Anger management.
Then the green one, if you don't kill it. So I think I go there.
Where is there?
In the corner behind you.
Okay.
And my chuckle was because George worked that out quicker than I did.
Oh, right, okay. So anger management, increase or decrease. So I roll it. I spend a dex, I roll it, and then I adjust my rage based on what I roll. Okay. So, round 1. At the start of the round, we both take a true damage. Okay, and then you go.
Okay, so buckler.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's free. Do I just go for bones? Just go for bones.
What, with 2 extra defense, 2 attack? I've lost a long
no.
again. No?
No, the blue dice.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
They have lots of bones on them.
They do. Triple bones on the sidestep.
Yeah, let's roll all 3 of those.
Okay, so that's 3 decks.
The long blade.
4.
And a defense. And I'm going to put the lucky on the healing side. Because I think I might need healing.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so you've rolled a triple bones on there and a 2 bones on there. So how do you track this? You just put them there and leave gaps?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You've got 2.
And I should have said what I was targeting.
You should have done. Yes. What were you targeting?
Yeah. I will not look at how much damage I've done and decide. I think I'd go for one of the mischief ones. I think. Yeah,
okay.
that one.
Well, you dealt 1 damage.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but then you got loads and loads and loads of other stuff.
And I got movement and those, and yes. So,
there you go.
Do
That
I want to use any of those bones? Let me think about that. No, not yet.
Okay. Right, so that's you done. Now we have the purple one, which is this one. So this is moving to attack me. So is this going to lose my rage straight away? Is that it? My rage is gone? That seems harsh. That seems very harsh. Well, signal 1 first. That goes to the bottom of the queue. And then it's attacking me for 3 attack dice. So I take 3 damage. So my health goes... Oh, it uses the buff HP first, doesn't it?
Yep.
So that's 3 damage. But if we're saying that mischief cancels my rage, then that's crazy.
Yeah. Then this is...
I mean, I can understand if it puts it back here, but putting it there and completely removing how this character works seems a bit odd. And I know what George is saying. Going rage heavy build versus goblins isn't the best idea, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's another situation where, knowing the game, you would play differently.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go for a rage build.
No. I mean, I've not completely gone down the rage build. I just thought, yeah, I'd try it. But okay, so that's me screwed. It is now the yellow one, which is this one. So this moves 2 and can't get any of us.
Yeah.
So if we put it there,
then
it's me. So I've now got 5 decks. Well, I'll have 3 attack.
No, don't put it there. Put it in the corner.
Put it there? Put it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to target the bog frog. And I'm going to use those 3 attack dice. And I'm also going to use those 2 dice. So there's my 5. And I have done 4 damage, which is excellent. And I'm going to put my hardy on. So I got hardy 2. And I've got an axe. Do I want the axe? Oh, which means I can't now do this break corrosive thingy. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, are you going to do something?
I'm going to do something.
Okay, right. Do I want the axe or do I want the other thing? I think I want the other thing, so I'm gonna just put that back. So the bog frog is dead. My body count goes up to 4. And we're going to get a new thing arriving at the end of the turn. Okay, I think that's me done. Yes. Okay, it's now the blue one. So it's the stone golem. So it moves 2.
Yep.
It rolls its 2 defense dice. That's the other thing I normally forget to do. Even though it's not attacking, it still rolls its defense dice.
Yep.
It's got 2 of them. And then the green thing was dead. So then at the end of the round, we have a goblin bomber, which has got 3 health, mischief and careless. Is ranged and comes in on lane 4 and goes to the end of the initiative queue, and we go to round 2. Is my health right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so start of the round, we both take a true damage. That's that gone. And it's your go.
Right. So, with my 2 free movement, I'm going to move 1 to the left.
Yeah, it's just a step to the left.
I am then going to roll long blade. To attack. The buckler defense for free to attack, and remove the 2 shields from my active and roll those as well.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the free.
Yeah, and I'm targeting the mischief thing in front of me.
This one? Yeah, so George made a good point in that mischief is actually going to get rid of this. Now, when does mischief happen? Because if it happens afterwards, it's actually still going to be useful. But I think you're right. Against mischief, I think you might be right. So I am just going to tweak what I did. I'm actually going to not use that one, and I'll use that one to get an axe. I think using any dice in here against mischief is a bad idea. So thank you very much, George. I will change that. Right, here we go. So you've got a bones, which is 6 bones.
I'm not going to use that one yet.
Okay, and you've done 3 damage.
Yeah, do the damage. Slot the shields.
So 1, 2, 3. It's got 1 health left.
Yeah. So,
Slot
right, my 4th backup plan, disable.
Is disable.
Yes. And it says add disable effect die to any adjacent 5-point or less baddie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on the golem.
And that means its abilities disappear.
Correct.
Its skills, is it called in this game?
Yes, skills.
Skills, because it's talents in Cloudspire. So the break has gone and the corrosive has gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, the 2 blue dice out of my backup plan exhaust.
So even though you've only used 4...
Yeah, that's the downside of those dice with multiple bones on. You can't make change from them.
Okay, yeah.
I see what Brian's saying, but I'll ignore that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to... so, Brian, we're going to try and avoid any tactical advice on what we should do, unless it's a rule that we've forgotten and you're telling us about a rule that we've clearly forgotten. Feel free to tell us later, but during the game we're going to try and make our own decisions, as bad as they may be. Right, are you all done?
Did you do the signal ones on the goblins? Don't think you did.
I did one of them.
Yeah.
I forgot to do the other one. Yeah, I definitely did one of them. Right, so if you're done...
Yep.
Yeah, so things like that. If we forget the signal one, definitely remind us that. Right, so it's the purple one, which is this, and it is going for you. Because you are the weakest character. So it's 3 attack dice, and it's mischief 2. Now, George is saying that the mischief happens before the attack. So where does it say... I mean, yeah, I believe you, George, because you're the rules expert, but where it just says remove hash dice from target's active slots. It doesn't say exhaust. So where is it clarified that when you remove the dice you exhaust it? Because if you're removing defense dice and exhausting them, that means the character can't use them again. That definitely doesn't seem right. Now, there was something up above where I think he said something about where was it? Oh, it was quite a while back. But it was about removing dice when I was querying it last time. So I'm just going to scroll up to save you having to say it again. He was saying that something was 2 progress points, but no, I don't think it was.
When you remove skills from active slots, they get exhausted. And also in the book.
So that's skills. So when skills get removed from active slots, they get exhausted, whereas attack and defense dice don't. Is that what we're saying? Whereabouts is that in the chat? I can't see it.
It's right at the bottom.
Oh, you mean he's written it again?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And it's in the rulebook somewhere. It's somewhere on BGG and it's in the rulebook. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, attack and defense dice can get removed and you're okay. So the Mischief 2 kicks in and you could lose these 2 dice now.
Right. Defense dice don't count, so that means they don't get exhausted?
They don't get exhausted. Page 14,
right.
Apparently.
So yeah, I'll just remove the defense dice then.
Yeah, page 14, active slots. Active dice remain here until used and must be removed at the end of the battle. Skill dice in these slots must be exhausted when used.
Yeah.
To free up space, you can remove dice from active or locked slots. Certain skills may also cause you to remove dice. Skill dice are always exhausted and... yeah, okay, there we go. So you just remove them, pop them back in the supply. That's the Mischief 2.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's attacking you for 3 dice.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Okay.
3 buff HP.
Yeah.
And another one. You're down to 3 health.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's that done. Now it's the yellow one, which now can't get in. So now it doesn't move.
No, it can. It can get to you.
Can it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it can. Yeah. So it goes wandering over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the yellow one done. Then it's me.
Yeah. I might need your selfie seeds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So I think I might go for this one up here and throw my axe at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to move 1. So that's one of my 5 decks. I'll use 3 attack dice. 2, 3, 4. I'll use this for 5. And then I will just throw that axe at this one, which kills that. And gets me another body count. So my body count is on 5, which is the most it can be. Right, so let's roll this. So I've rolled 2 damage, a bones, which is no good for me because it gets me angry, and I've got this, which if we put it in, it's going to be useless because it's got Mischief 1. So I'm just gonna keep it. So 2 damage, it's down to 1 health. So close. So close. Right, so Zelfie seeds on you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we discard them, you get 2 health back. I'm not going to use the Yoggot herbs just yet because I've still got these 2 buff HP here. So I think I might be okay. Right, I think that's me done. So it's now the blue one, which is this thing.
Yeah.
So this does attack you for 3 dice. But it doesn't have break or corrosive anymore.
Still gonna hurt.
3 damage.
Okay.
You're down to 2 health. This game seems to be getting harder the more I play it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, first time playing the character, definitely not playing it as well as I could be or should be. Right, green one. The green one is ranged and it's attacking both of us. Ooh. So you have to lose one of your dice because it's got mischief.
Yeah, I'll think about that whilst you roll.
Okay, so 1 dice on me is a bone and it's careless, which means I think it takes a health damage.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, here's an interesting question. Are its attacks simultaneous? Because it's attacking both of us, and the first attack kills itself. I assume that it would be both simultaneous. But whether that's in the rulebook or not, targets. Here we go. Ranged baddies only target their... Some baddies will target multiple units, but will not target the same one. Roll attack dice for each target separately. So yeah, it's not clear. It's probably been ruled on BGG somewhere, but you're probably going to take the
movement.
The 1 damage.
Die.
So you lose the movement die,
Yep.
and you take a damage, and then that baddie kills itself.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's a goblin bomber, so it accidentally, very thematic like that. That has gone. And yeah, I'll wait for the chat to say if the first attack kills itself, does it get the second attack? So that's gone. End of the round, we get 2 new baddies appearing. So you resolve the roll in order, place roll on baddie, apply total roll to target, and resolve any triggered skills. So are we saying that it killed itself with the first attack? If we did, you get a health back. And that would be very cool. Right, we have an Orc Peon arriving as a melee character on lane 2. And then we have an Orc Scout arriving as a ranged character on lane 4.
Yeah, but it attacked both of us, George. So are both the attacks done simultaneously and then careless?
He's saying you apply the first attack, then the careless triggers, and then the second attack doesn't happen. So I'll give you a health back.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's saying. Thank you very much, George. Right, round 3. It's you first. You're on 2 health.
We need to take... Do we still take damage?
Oh, we still take the 2 damage. Yes, you're now on 1 health.
I don't think it's going to matter, George. I'm about to die anyway. Right, I might as well try and kill something. Those are just come in, so they're on full health.
Yeah.
I should probably
and
try.
There's still 1 more.
Yeah, I'll go for the mischief one.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So
I'm going to roll.
1. Oh no, you got
I can do it ranged, so I'll stay where I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've got 3 sling stones.
Yeah. So yeah, long blade, 2
Buckler.
attack,
2 attack
Buckler.
with 2 stones.
Yeah.
And got 2 decks left.
That'd be 2 defense.
Okay. You got 2 more bones, which is a revitalize.
Ooh, yeah.
You got 2 defense.
Yeah, stick those in.
And you've done 2 damage.
Okay.
To this one.
Yeah. And I will use revitalize.
So revitalize gets you 2 health back.
2 HP.
2 HP. You are up to 3 HP. Yeah, the problem is that mischief is going to get rid of your defense before it hits you.
Yeah.
But let's see if I can get in before you. So, the Orc Peon, it attacks me with 1. Yeah, it's as simple as that. 1 damage. I have buff HP still. Now the yellow one. Yes, it's this one.
Yeah.
So I'm not going before you. So it moves to here. It mischiefs you for 2.
So
and then attacks you with 3 dice.
So the shields are gone.
You're losing the shields?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, did I roll any bones?
You did?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
you
of
rolled
course
2
I did.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, it got a bones, but it also got 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you should have lost this.
Maybe.
And kept 1 of the shields.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are out.
Yeah, new baddies should be at the bottom of any.
New baddies should be at the bottom of any. Yes, they should. Yes, I've done that wrong, haven't I? I was doing it right earlier.
Yeah, you definitely did it right earlier.
I definitely did it right earlier, but I'd forgotten it this time. I keep forgetting to remove them. So that shouldn't have gone yet, but it's already gone this turn, so we'll try and remember that. But the yellow one wasn't a new one. It was just the purple one that was a new one. Yeah. So thank you very much for that. Yes, that should have come in afterwards.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really have changed anything.
No, because it did hit me and it dealt me 1 damage, but it was buff HP. Right, so my go. I think I might get rid of the mischief one. Then again, no, because I don't want this to attack me next turn. So I'm just going to get rid of the green thing in the corner. Or going to try to anyway. So 3 attack dice and 2 of these. Yep, there's me 5. And I've got this body count that I'm gonna use the body count first, because you've got to use all of it in one go apparently. So I used that.
I think strictly speaking, you roll your dice first, then you heal if you want to, I think.
Okay.
But the ordering doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. What's this doing here? So what have we got? What have we got? Well, I've done 4 damage, which is fine. And I've got a bone, which goes in there. And I've got an axe, which I'll have the axe. Oh, I can't quite kill another one. So my body count goes back up to 1, and that is gone.
Yeah, I was wrong. It's an anytime.
It's another anytime one, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, body count is any point in your turn. Right, okay, cool. So, that was me done.
That's useful.
So now it is the clay, the big golem thing that moves 2. Then it's the purple one that's already been. And then at the end of the round, this comes in and goes to the bottom of the initiative. It's another bog frog. With poison 2, melee, range 4. Can't go on range 4, so goes on melee 1. Okay, round 4. It is this one. It moves to there. Mischief 2 has no effect on me. It attacks me for 3, dealing me 3 damage. I would get angry about that, but I've taken a sedative. So
you had buff HP left.
I did. Thank you. Right. Yes, the goblin sappers are walking around with a pack of Valium. Right, now it's me. So, who am I going to attack? I think I'm going to attack this one. There's the poison. Now, poison 2 is effectively 3 damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so instead, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Because then neither of them can hit me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and 2 attack on the bog frog. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not quite big enough. Hmm?
You have an axe.
I have an axe, but I can only use it against the non-adjacent thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, so close. 3 damage. So close. Right. I am going to use the Yogurt herbs and eat a body.
Yeah. You didn't do the dragon breath.
Say again?
You didn't do the dragon breath at the start of the round.
Did I not? Okay, thank you very much for letting me know. There you go. Right. So now it's the blue one, which moves 1, 2. Then it's the purple one, which moves 1 and hits me for 1. Which is a bones, which is nothing. Then it's the green one. Let's just close down the things that are plinking at me. Where's the thing that's plinking at me? Oh, it's Vicky sending me a photo of the cats from downstairs. Let's close that down. There we go. Right. Where were we? It's the green one, isn't it? Which is basically putting poison 2 on me. Ouch. Right. Round 5. So I take a damage at the start of the round. I then take 2 damage at the start of my turn. Gulp. I'm down to 4 health. Although it's not my turn yet. It was the yellow one first, which goes 1... No. The way to get to me is here, so it has to go that way.
Yeah.
Then it's me. I've taken the damage. Now this is a bit of a pain. Because I'm looking at my axe and I'm thinking, how can I use this axe? So what I'm going to do is I am going to... Oh, because if I hit this, the golem's going to get me.
Yeah. The axe is an anytime thing.
Yep. What are you thinking?
Well, does that mean, like earlier, you could move, axe, move?
I don't think... Oh. It's a good question. That would be another one for the chat. You can throw the axe before moving, but can you move one, throw the axe and move one back? Are you allowed to do that? That seems a little cheaty, but if it says at any time...
Yes.
If it's any time, yes to Scott's question. And what was Scott's question?
That was, can you move, axe, move?
Right, okay. In which case I can do it and kill the bug frog.
Yeah.
But then the golem will get me.
Yeah, but I think that's going to happen anyway. Because you're kind of trapped now.
In which case I might as well just attack the bog frog.
Although if you move into the corner,
I can't attack then. I got 3 attack dice wasted.
Yeah. You should have taken defense.
I should have taken defense. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
No. I mean, the moment, if I use the axe, I can only hit these 2 things.
Mm.
So my choices are, which one of these 2 do I attack? And if I attack this and get rid of it, great, it's gone.
Mm.
But then I've got this coming in for 3 attack dice.
Mm.
But I don't like the poison. The poison is a pain. So what I'm going to do something strange. I am just going to move to here, and then I'm going to throw the axe at the bog frog.
Mm-hmm.
And get a body, which I then eat immediately.
Yep.
Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Right. The blue one moves 2 towards me. The purple one moves 1 towards me and hits me for 1 damage. Definitely not going to do this.
Green one you just killed.
Green one I just killed. That's the end of the round.
Yep.
Next round. Right, here's where it gets messy. So I take a point of damage from fatigue and a point from the dragon. In fact, everything takes a point from the dragon. So the orc is now angry.
From fatigue.
Okay. Then we have the yellow one, which moves 2. I don't even know if that moved last turn. It probably didn't. Then we have me. I take 1 damage from poison. So I'm on 1 health.
Mm-hmm. It's not looking good.
Where's the divine intervention card? So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it doesn't really matter this because I've lost anyway.
Yeah.
But this is quite fun because I just run away from everything. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit it. Oh, I've got an axe. I've got the axe. No, I used the axe, didn't I? Yeah, I used the axe and forgot to take it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, run around to here, and then just roll 1 dice and hope for a 2. It's a 1. Never mind. Because now the blue one can't get me, and the purple one can't get me. But then at the start of next round, I get exhausted. Wow, we no chance.
No.
Absolutely no chance. So, I know what we said earlier on about it would make an odd stream if we give up before the end. But at 10 o'clock, I'm happy to call this.
Yeah,
as a failure.
Don't we have 3 days left and we need 6?
Oh, you mean could we actually do it?
Yeah.
So assuming we didn't quit and we carried on, we start day 10, and assuming we succeed on day 10 and we get a progress point, and then we go to day 11 and we get another progress point, that isn't enough.
No.
Because on day 12 you have to have enough progress.
Yeah, we'd have to have one encounter that gave us 2 progress points.
Yeah, and the next one gives us 1.
Right.
Yeah, and then the next one. Yeah, so we wouldn't have done it anyway. So we are gonna call it there. So in summary, I've really enjoyed playing this. It's been a month since I've played it, and I was a little concerned that after a month gap, because if you remember, I played it every week pretty much in January and then February, and I was really getting comfortable with the rules. I was still making mistakes, but I was getting comfortable with the rules. So I was concerned with it being a month's break where I've had no exposure to the game whatsoever and playing a new character, that I would have forgotten a lot of the rules. And I'm happy to say that I'm making the same amount of mistakes now as I was the last time I played. In other words, the rules have stuck in. So I'm remembering the rules, and the things that I'm forgetting to do in the game that the chat are helping us with are things that I was forgetting to do anyway. So that's good. Now, when did you last play, Scott? Was it with me?
Yeah, I haven't played since the last stream I was on. So that was 2 months ago. Nearly 2 months,
yeah. So this is one of the reasons why in January I played the game a number of times successively, once or even twice a week, is to try and get those rules to sit in. And I think that's worked. And basically by playing this every month, it's going to keep that knowledge in there. But there are all of these extra bits that people like Mark, Brian, and George are helping us with. These little things that are not in the rule book. So there's probably an extensive FAQ. And they're the things that I'm not going to remember. And they're the things that I'm definitely relying on people in the chat to help us out with. The little sort of edge cases and things like that. But tonight I have learned whenever a skill dice gets removed from an active slot, it's exhausted. And whenever a defense dice gets removed from an active slot, it just goes back to the supply. And if I continue to learn all of those little bits like that, then, gradually over time, get to know the game a lot more. So how are you feeling about Nugget? Play it again?
I need to play her again. I don't really know what the best way to play her is yet.
Right. I mean, I guess it depends what you're facing. So what we're saying is if I play against goblins again with Tantrum, don't go down the rage route, is what we're saying. Because there's so many other parts to this character, which I didn't even touch tonight, because I was still finishing my curry at 6:45, and I thought, I haven't had time to read these, so I'll just not bother with those. But this is what I need to do with this character. We will see next time we play which one we're going to use. Hang on a minute, I've got things plinking at me. I thought I'd close them down. And I haven't. And I can't mute my computer, because if I mute my computer, people won't hear Scott. So let me just close all these down. There it is. I've got one Facebook window still open. Right. So yeah, what I was saying was next time we play is going to be against, is it Gendrix? The only other one that I've not played against. Yeah, Gendrix, whichever. Anyway, that one. And if that one doesn't use goblins, then I might go down the rage route. But if it does use goblins, then that's quite dangerous. Because you're right, if you build your character around the raged route and then you come across a couple of mischiefs, that can really catch you out.
Yeah, and similarly, if I'd have known about that, I wouldn't have gone lucky, because you can lose that. And
you just lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The no defense tantrum, which was not a deliberate thing, but was just me forgetting that I could actually buy defense. I probably should have put at least one in it. Definitely should have put at least one in it. Brad is saying that Nugget's propellist skills are fantastic in almost any situation, which are the orange ones. So obviously Longblade seems to be a necessity at the start. And I remember the first time you used her playing with Tinkered Bolo, Nugget's Dagger, or maybe Rick did. All of those were good.
Yeah. I think I did Longblade Dagger and Rick did Longblade Bolo. And either of those combinations work really well.
Okay. Mark is saying that Gendrix is the strongest tyrant in the base game. We could just play on the easiest level, which is start with 1 hit point extra and 2 training points. Is it? No, 2 hit points and a training point. Yeah, we just play on the slightly easier mode of play. We'd probably still fail, but as you've seen tonight, this game is a good game. The fact that we didn't get to the end, the fact that we didn't win, doesn't matter. We've had some really interesting encounters tonight. We've had a flicking game that we decided not to do, so we played a mini game instead. That was completely new. I've not seen that before. We had the critters, where there definitely needs to be 2 more pages of rules to actually explain how that was going to work. Jack wants to know what the 20-point baddie would have been. So let's have a look. It would have been the Golden Golem. So another golem with break, recover 2. It can move diagonally and it brings in an extra bad guy with it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, these 20-point baddies are insanely powerful. So what is going to happen in April? So the next stream of this is going to be me playing against Gendrix. I might do it solo. I might do it 2-player. I might even do it 3-player. I think this is what we might do. Now, normally I'm going to do these streams on the first Wednesday, on the evening of the second Wednesday of the month. However, 3-player Too Many Bones is going to take us 5 hours, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, probably.
So it may have to be a weekend that we do it. Because I do want to play 3-player. 2-player has been brilliant. I do want to play 3-player, but doing it in an evening on a weekday might be a bit tricky. I'm also not sure how we'll do the board layout. I'll have to zoom out and we'll do something. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. We will chat afterwards. And I'm going to thank everybody in advance on both the Too Many Bones Facebook group and the Too Many Bones Discord server for all of the tactical advice that you're going to give me after this game. You've been given a lot during the game, which has been really useful. Thank you very much for that. But also the stuff that you're going to tell us after the game, that'll be useful as well. And if you're not watching this live, if you are watching this afterwards and you've got any comments or feedback, please feel free to leave them as a comment on the video. That's always useful. And just one final shout out before I disappear. This is not a sponsored video. This video has only been made possible thanks to the support of my Patreon campaign. So thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for helping fund the channel. And if you like the content that I make and you want to help support the channel and make more videos like this possible, you can see the link there in the bottom right, patreon.com/gaming rules. And on the Patreon supporter Slack channel, we actually have a Too Many Bones channel where I'm sure we'll be discussing this tonight. Right. Anything else you want to say, Scott, before you disappear?
No, don't think so. Yeah, thanks for inviting me to play.
Anytime. It's good. I think you are probably ahead of me on the curve of this game.
Slightly, yeah.
But I think I'm catching up. 3 months ago, you were well ahead of me, and now I'm kind of catching up, and that's good, because after January, this game could have gone one of 2 ways. It could have been, right, I've tried it 4 times, I still don't get it, sorry, but I'm moving on. Or it could have gone, wow, this game's great, I see what everybody likes about it. Yeah, we're all good. Right, thank you very much, Scott, for joining me. I will speak to you soon.
Cheers.
And thank you for joining me. As I say, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/gaming rules. Thanks for all of your comments during the stream and afterwards. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow night with an unboxing video for Pavlov's House in the afternoon. And then Friday night, if you're interested, Friday night I will be finishing my Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth campaign. So I'm going live at 7 o'clock on Friday, and I'm basically playing until the campaign is finished. It will be 2 scenarios left, probably going to be about 4 hours long, maybe a bit more. But yeah, finishing the campaign on Friday. Been playing that for the last few months. That's what's happening. Other than that, if you're only interested in Too Many Bones, I will see you here in a month's time. Take care, everyone. Good night. See you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.